Big bet.
We should be live now.
We are live.
Pull off this chat. Then open a new chat over here.
Make sure, yeah, it's on live chat, so that's good.
All right, and then I need OBS back.
Yep.
Actually, hide my face.
Okay, we're up to 39. Let's see if we can get back to that 200 mark.
Romeo.
The reveal.
The reveal. We're back.
Everything should be Gucci.
Yo, Brandon McGraw. Rodney Croft, I love that he's saying present like I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
If I was a teacher, I'd get fired. Love this Sting jumpsuit. Thank you very much. Feel like I'm going to go kill bugs or be in a reboot of the Ghostbusters franchise.
Probably both.
Probably both.
Is there an all the above button?
Andy, loving the jacket. Super jealous I didn't get to wear the jacket because it is Adam's.
He chose me. Dude, Pokemon.
He did choose. He did choose you.
He chose me.
Joey Amenta starting off strong. Hey, Alex, I know you like Bernard Purdie. Steely Dan, Babylon Sisters. 1980 is his best song, in my opinion. I only request for the... wait, go up?
I shall go up.
Thank you. My only request for the Day Boys. Cheers from Tallahassee, Florida. I'm so... Do we have... Adam, do we have Steely Dan down at all?
We'll put that one in the list for sure.
Yeah, I'd love to hit Babylon Sisters, Joey. That's dope. Alex, does that suit have feet? It does not. Oh, you got me to put my feet on the internet. God damn it. Yeah, that's not how that works. There should be only cans. We've already discussed this. Somebody said, what's your favorite guitar?
Rob Wayne said, we all know this should be a 1984 stream, not 80, but whatever.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is the people voted. Now, did we rig an election? There were rumors of that.
This is a banana republic.
I want to say I deny them vehemently.
There have been,
Vehemently?
Dude, don't start this, please.
There have been suits opened against us for this election, but...
No comment. No comment.
No comment.
Go up to, what did Blackmore say?
What I will say is 1980 is very much in the early 80s, whereas 84 is a little bit into the mid 80s.
Brenda Nelson says, my first live stream with y'all. Well, thank you, Brenda. Glad you're here. Everyone say hi to Brenda. Blackmore says, good evening, gents. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Any chance of seeing Living Proof by Wishbone? Ash, you love The King Will Come. Is it from 1980?
I think loved is a strong word. I explicitly remember Alex not loving it. And me also not loving it.
Yeah, love is a strong word.
Is there a chance, though? There is a chance.
As long as it's from 1980. Dang, I wanted 1984 also. Well, you should have voted more. You should have voted. You should have stole the election the other way.
Should have voted twice.
You should have voted twice. You should have made fraudulent votes.
You should have made extra YouTube accounts to vote.
Yeah, you could have done that. There was no rules. In fact, I would have preferred that.
I think given the discrepancy, I think 84 will definitely come. But it seems also proper to start at 80.
I think so too. Because I think so too. I kind of want to see where the 80s got their roots from and then move into other stuff. Andy is more 80s than Alex. I have some other options, but...
I put a lot of effort into this.
You guys, you did not.
The Adidas hat is great.
I came up with an idea. I had a Zeppelin shirt on.
He walked in with his normal outfit, and I was like, I got a text from Adam being like, hey, you better dress 80s or else.
See, I didn't get that text. So.
Well,
because I figured you would do it.
Oh, you figured? Okay.
I knew he wouldn't. He barely ever does it. You never dress up.
Well. Why does my phone show the stream, but my TV says upcoming? Because you may have been on the mobile stream that we accidentally set up.
Alex,
can you delete that one?
Let me remove that stream. Make sure it doesn't.
That's smart.
It's very smart.
I also wonder how many people do we got in the stream right now? If somebody wants to tell us that.
376.
It's good. Sweet. Cool.
Should we let's delete that old stream?
Yeah. I'll do that.
And then get ripping.
In the meantime, Adam, do you want to show our little secret while he's doing that?
Yeah. I need the mouse for a second, but there you go. What's up?
Look
we got a
at
third
that.
camera.
Got a little third camera. You can see Adam on the producer cam.
What's up, everybody? I'll be right back, actually.
Dang, the takeaway.
Oh, he's getting drugs.
Liquid death in a can.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, today's stream is not sponsored by Liquid Death. However, I do like it.
Dude, I just made a comment in some video. I think it's coming out Monday or something. No,
One second.
What?
1 second.
It's a good sound. That's a good
Go
sound.
ahead.
Sorry, you made me lose focus. I shouldn't
You
be
said
wearing
something
such
about Liquid Death.
shouldn't be wearing such loose-fitting clothes.
There we go. Then let me.
Yeah. Anyways, Liquid Death is dope. I was drinking, I think, the lime flavor on Wednesday's video or something, the one that's upcoming, and said the same thing. I was like, this is not a sponsor, but it definitely should be. Definitely should be.
Love that.
We should hit him up, dude.
We should. They would probably sponsor us, and it's something that I would for sure back. Ed Summers, I don't know if you even take requests, but anything from Bowie's album in 1980 is killer. Also, you guys are incredible. Ed, we absolutely do take requests. We don't fulfill all requests. Requests are non-transactional, but they are heard for sure. I'm definitely down to hit some Bowie. 80s Bowie seems cool.
Yo, what's up, Michael Montgomery? He's our boy, dude.
Ooh, Mr. Montgomery.
He's dope.
Did we hit the other 20 chat?
I shall do so.
Mr. Dude, great name. Aaliyah by Donnie, Iris, and Into the Night by Benny Mardones are both two great hits from the 80s. Or from 80. That is dope.
Hell yeah.
Well, it looks like a decent amount of people are here. Should we
I think we're good.
move into the first segment?
Dude,
We should.
definitely
What's the
can.
first segment?
Well, you'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
So, if this is not your first live stream, I have a little running tradition I've been trying to start where we kick off, if it's relevant, with a little Stevie Wonder because the man has unlimited sauce.
Dude,
am I right or am I right?
Hold on. Before we actually we can let it know now. On Patreon coming up this month, we're hitting our first Stevie Wonder record. We hit the whole record.
Did you listen to it already?
Yeah, Intervisions.
We
Okay,
love-
good.
yeah,
Well,
we
that
love
did not come out in 1980, so that's good to know.
It's good to know.
But yeah, we're going to kick off with a hit song from his 1980 album, which was called Hotter Than July. The song is called Master Blaster, parentheses, Jammin'. So let's get into it.
Come on.
Everyone's feeling pretty. It's hotter than July. Though the world's full of problems, they couldn't touch us even if they tried. From the park,
Snare is so good.
Molly's hot on the box. Tonight there will be a party on the corner at the end of the block. Didn't know you would be jamming until the break of dawn. See, nobody ever told you that you would be jamming until the break of dawn. Would be jamming and jamming and jamming and jam on.
You can pop in that collar. Dude, I'm grooving so hard. Oh, God. A triplet flow. Dude, holy cow.
Insane, dude. Goodness gracious.
Oh, man. Yeah, Jay Jennings is like, Alex, want to stand up and dance. This is the most I've danced, I think, in the seat.
We came to the agreement yesterday when we did the Stevie record, Intervisions, that Stevie can't do wrong.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
He's an artist that most artists that good, and there's very few of them, you hope they don't go into your genre, right? Because then you're screwed. He's the one artist where you kind of hope he does, so he can show you how to do it the right way.
Yeah, I saw a comment say that MJ would do this song, and I was thinking early on that Michael Jackson could definitely like shred this song vocally.
Jackson
sounded
is also...
Like, it sounded right in his alley.
Oh, okay. Need to calm down from that a little bit. Interesting for one, let me say this out of the gate. This should have been absolutely in the intro. I get so much harassment by all involved, all parties, that I don't like the 80s.
Yep.
That's not true.
Okay.
I don't like some of the 80s.
Okay.
But I'm not against it as a principle.
You're just quirky and nuanced with it, that's all.
For sure, quirky and nuanced with it.
I'm going to come on screen. What's the difference between that and any other era? There's something about the 70s that is cliche that you don't like. There's something about 90s music that's cliche that you don't like.
That's true.
What is it about 80s? Is it because it's so distinct?
It's so distinct. Yeah, it's really the production style. When like it feels like all of these new toys came out in the 80s and producers and songwriters like just picked randomly and didn't really, they not all the time were discerning, and so they just throw like laser sounds and shit, and it felt like well, it's Alex's time to cut off.
Thank you. Next song.
Yeah, next song. But no, for real, I think it's just that it's the production in general. Like, really, really cool when it's done right. But I think there's a bunch of stuff in that era where like it was just people figuring stuff out with new toys. And then I think later on, they kind of got more of a discerning production with it. And some people hit in the 80s and they got it exactly right. Not an issue, but there are some that it's just a little much.
Now, defend your take on reggae, because everyone thinks you're a reggae hater.
I've just heard too many white people, like I've heard too much ska, and it put a bad taste in my mouth. Real reggae I like.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Bro.
I have solid arguments for both, and I believe them passionately.
But in general, you think in the 80s you've heard artists like time and time again that might come across like a little eager with the new toys, and it might come across a little like not as authentic.
Yeah, but I've rated a lot of
actually exploring.
I've rated a lot of 80s songs highly,
especially in the last like 6 months.
Yeah, because we hit some good ones.
Rio from Duran Duran was the first like S tier.
Yeah, yes it was.
And that is proper S tier.
100%. 100%.
Proper S tier bang. I kind of want to go over like what is our goal for this stream, because for me I think it's to have like a moment of due diligence and to see like who were the big players in 1980 and to see like what the music scene was about in that year in particular.
Like you're leading an AA meeting.
A little bit, dude.
Okay.
I just want to see who the top dogs were in 1980 specifically, what the scene was like.
Yeah, okay.
And then as we go through the years, like kind of just like really see what the scene was like.
Let's follow that thought.
A good snapshot.
So we've heard stuff leading into it. We've heard stuff from 1980, obviously. Yeah. I think I don't know year specifically, but I'm sure we've heard at least something. But yeah, like what was the musical landscape like? Like if you started the year, hit the middle of the year, and hit the end of the year, like who were the big players? I think is a really good thing. And who was top in the charts?
For people who don't know what we're doing today, in Patreon, we put up a poll. We're going to do an era stream, but we're going to dial it into 1 year. So on the Patreon, we asked, we got, late 60s, early 70s, late 70s, early 80s. And they voted early 80s. We put on YouTube which year. So this stream, if you comment a song, please make it from 1980, not the 1980s, because I'm seeing a lot of comments with songs from the late 80s, which is fine. We didn't, you know.
It's not fine.
When you see
He's nice, but it's not fine.
When you see 1980 stream, I think your brain just goes, "Oh, they're doing 80s," but we're doing the year 1980. So
Yeah.
Minus the S on the 80.
And I want to also shout out Mel for the super chat, and
Oh yeah, go to.
Michael
I meant to read those. Yeah, I'll read them right now.
and Amy.
So we got
Oh, dude, we gotta have Adam announce when they've got some cool chats. That's cool.
And we got Martin.
So yeah, Mel said from Tampa. Thank you for being close to us. That's dope. Location wise, we definitely need some boss gags. JoJo, been listening to you gentlemen for a while now. Love your channel. We also love you, Mel. Hope you enjoy Tampa and hope you don't hate the heat as much as we do. I do. I don't know about you.
I feel lukewarm about the heat.
I feel very passionate against the heat. Michael Montgomery says, boys, how about some REO Speedwagon, Take It on the Run from 1980? He understood the assignment.
I know that Adam for sure. I saw the playlist, peeped it a little bit, and there was a REO Speedwagon song in there.
It's true.
Amy Olivierta? Whew, I mean, I need more help with that.
You did pretty good on that.
That seemed right.
Olivierta. It sounds like I'm trying to say a spell. Don't spend it all in one place. I will 100% spend it all in one place, probably at a gas station. Martin Hazel is the last one. Danger Street, Stanley Clark, 1980, banger. Well,
banger time.
we will have to be the...
Dude, I'll be real. I saw a lot of Steely Dan comments, dude.
I did
It's
too.
true.
I saw somebody explicitly say, "I'm here for the Dan."
Yeah. What was the one that somebody commented earlier?
I think it was Babylon Sisters.
Babylon Sisters.
Babylon Sisters. That sounds cool. I saw somebody else say Gaucho.
Haven't you heard that one?
Do we hit Gaucho? It's the names. I'm not the best with names. Have we hit Gaucho?
I don't think so. Blackmore said, "Living Proof" by Wishbone Ash is from 1980. Noted.
Ooh, well,
Noted in the head.
noted in the head.
All right, let's keep some songs moving.
Yeah,
'Cause
but what are we doing? What do you?
Well,
I want to hit some Steely Dan.
we're going diverse because you want to see the landscape.
Okay.
And I think
okay. All right.
There, you
all
know
right.
what? Let me
That's
turn my
fair.
camera back on.
That's
You
fair.
keep stealing my mouse, Andy.
I'm sorry, dude.
Where is it? All right.
Oh,
I'm back. I'm back, babies. Anyway. But yeah, the 80s were super diverse, right? So we
Yeah.
got a Stevie Wonder reggae song, which, you know, before I started looking into this stream, didn't know that existed.
That's cool.
By the way, that's a tribute to Bob Marley.
Mhm.
Bob Marley opened up for Stevie on tour, and they became close.
Dude,
So,
Andy has facts? Dude, how much are we paying him? That's crazy. It's not enough.
too much, and not enough.
That's fair.
But anyway, next up, we're going to move on to a song by Dolly Parton that was a big hit in
All right.
1980, and it was actually for a movie soundtrack.
I think all I know from her is Jolene, Jolene, don't take my man from me.
Something like that.
Let's read these last two chats and then start it. And then remember, while we're doing the song, don't chat because I don't want you to waste money. I want to read them when they send them. So try to time it for when we're in between songs. Michael TV says, Queen Save Me. If you can find the video version, please. Have we heard Queen Save Me?
We have not.
It's 1980. I'm down to hit some Queen.
It's been a minute.
And then Blackmore. He
Got
said the
that,
thing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
dope. Let's do the thing.
All right, so this is Dolly Parton, 9 to 5.
Okay. All right. Yes, that walk up,
She knows how to party. Off the bat.
100%.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Want to move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They let you dream just to watch him shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, yeah, they got
good.
Putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5. Yeah, they got you where they want.
Dog. What?
That's proper. It didn't overstay.
No.
It didn't overstay.
Oh, man.
Nice fade too.
That is a groove.
Proper. I think
Dude,
the
that's-
best thing about it is it's very properly lengthed. I think for what it is, it's very much doing its
Oh,
job.
man.
It's doing its job and dipping, dude.
Yeah, that's boyfriend D, but
Dang.
for a song.
Oh,
Perfect
okay.
length.
Oh, dude.
That's so good. It almost makes me feel like it was written by like some big corporation in order to make their workers want to work 9 to 5. That's how good it is. It was like, I would be okay working a menial desk job.
You think she got contracted by the man?
Dude, she could have been.
Where they're like, listen,
she could
you
have been.
have all creative freedom in how you go about it, but we want people to be excited.
Could have been the CIA.
For the 40-hour work week.
Could have been JFK.
We want excitement.
Or not. Yeah, the same people who
Probably
got
not.
JFK.
Yeah.
The same people who got JFK. Oh gosh, that is so good.
That's a proper tune, dude.
Yeah, everything
if
about it
you're
is so
trying- If
cool.
you're trying to write like a for sure radio hit with what everything she has going on, that's kind of how you do it in 1980. I feel like.
Yeah,
if
and
you're
it's
gonna go
so
if you're gonna go
soulful.
about it, that's the right way to go about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know really anything about her. I knew the one song you said, but I don't think I've ever really listened to anything else she's done. And this is so awesome and not what I expected at all. Not what I expected at all. I saw people in the comments that were like, "Oh, this song sucks" or something, or they were upset about it.
They
And
want
honestly,
the rock.
dude, here's the deal. You need to stop trying to be at the cool table in high school. Like, back then, I understand it. I understand you're like, "Oh, Dolly Parton's, I don't want to have milk poured on my head, so she sucks," right? But that's a good song.
Yeah,
you
it's
need to
like-
get hugged more.
Yeah, it's like you go to Chick-fil-A, you don't just get one sauce. You might be kind of crazy. We're in
It's
America.
true.
You might get 4 sauces, even for like an 8-piece nugget.
You might.
You might do it, dude.
You might get 4 different sauces.
Exa-
All single,
exactly.
every one.
They're
Yeah.
like, wait, you're gonna use all these? You're like,
You're like, yeah.
absolutely.
You're not here to judge me. You're here to give me sauces.
You're like, I will appropriately use them.
I probably
Different
won't appropriately use them, but I'll do it for me. That is so good. That is so good. Great pick.
Very proper.
Oh, we should. I'm kind of interested maybe to do after these to have people rate the song.
Yeah,
Ooh,
leave
that
scores
could
in the
be-
comments.
That'd be very fun.
Well, we could do the poll.
I can. Yeah, I can
Ooh,
set that
we
up.
could do a
Yeah.
poll.
Enix Don't Change, 1982, 80s banger. Ooh,
We're doing 80.
so dope. We're gonna have to put a pin in that until we do a 1982 stream.
Yeah.
Yay, Alex.
Ooh, hold on.
Also, for clarity, because the chat yelling at us sometimes, it happens. We are taking requests from the chat, but I also went through the charts and I picked some songs from the top charts because, like Alex said, we're doing the landscape, we're doing what you guys want to hear, we're doing what was big, we're trying to learn together. So if we don't pick a song that was in the chat, it happens. But if a song was like number 5 on the charts for the year, we're gonna listen to it, and it might as well get it out of the way here.
What a
When else are we
funny-
gonna hear it?
What a funny thing to put here. 9 to 5, overrated or appropriate heater for the time. That feels like kind of entrapment a little bit.
It does, but you know what?
I don't
It is
know
what it
because I
is.
think there's a lot of people who like if they feel it's overrated, they're gonna say it's overrated. You know what I mean?
I just think it's a significantly. I mean, it's at least 21%.
It's kind of fair. I see that.
That is pretty fair.
Well, that's not what I thought it was gonna be.
It's more than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, well, I can see overrated. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I should have put overplayed.
I think overrated works better. I think you did
so
your
too.
job.
I think so too.
I think it's good.
No, 50-piece nugget at Wendy's for $10, unbeatable. Wait, you can get a 50-piece
You definitely can. Yeah.
for $10?
I don't know if you always can, but I think there are times where you definitely can do that.
What is it made of? Plastic?
Probably. How
That's not
How
feasible.
much plastic in it would turn you off?
Any?
Not any. There's some amount of plastic you'd probably be okay with. Like 1%? Is 1% plastic?
Like 2.5.
You're right. I would do 2.5.
It happens. Hey, if we're doing 2% milk, we could do 2% chicken
Yeah.
nuggets, right?
Okay. Appropriate heater. It's 77% appropriate heater. Freaking dope. We ready for another one?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and rip one that the chat has been asking for. I personally love this band, so I'm
Ooh, click
excited
on
to
his
check
little
this
chat
out.
thing.
I shall click on his chat thing.
Oh, we got to read a super chat.
I have a strange feeling that super chat from Music and Fiction. I hope he's got a YouTube channel because that's a cool name. I have a strange feeling that you have XTC's general and majors on your list for 1980. XTC at its peak. Do we have that on the list?
We can definitely add it. We'll put it in the queue somewhere.
I like the word choice where it's like, I have a feeling that you might, like, I woke up and the sun was, or the wind was blowing like east weirdly. And I just had a feeling that.
I also feel like, honestly, here's the other way. If you really want your songs played, so just, we say this every stream, but I'll say it again. Super chats are not, you're not going to get your song played 100% because we don't want people who don't have money to not be able to pay for songs. It's if you appreciate us, want to support the channel, and if you want to get your message seen, that's the best way. We have obviously tons of chats coming in, so if you use a super chat, then we'll for sure see it. We'll for sure read it. What I will say is the combination of that mixed with some subtle either memery or something like that will 100% make it more likely.
The best way is like chat consensus. Like if people seem to be hopping on like what you're saying, that it's also
and a super chat will do that.
That's probably the biggest way.
And we do put these up on Instagram like a week to 2 weeks before, and if a comment has like 100 likes, we're playing it.
Yeah, that is true.
That's popping.
That is true. We do that.
But let's rip this Steely Dan. We're all Steely Dan fans, right? We're Steely fans.
Let's hit these last two before they come in. I don't want to.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to. We'll do a direct cut off after that. Trash Werewolf, great name. Aaliyah by Donnie, Iris, great 1980 banger. That's the second one for that. Second time we've seen that. I do want to hit some Joy Division. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Joy Division, Level Tear Us Apart. I think we hit that one.
We did hit that one.
Okay, yeah. Iconic track from 1980. We had hit that one already, but dope. Okay, let's hold in the super chats. Wait till the end of the song.
Let's rip some Steely Dan.
Dude, I'm so excited. Great chords.
Drive west on Sunset to the sea. Turn that jungle music down, just until we're out of town. This is no one night stand, it's a real occasion. Close your eyes and you'll be there. It's everything they say. The end of a perfect day. Distant lights from across the bay. Babylon sister, shake it. Babylon sister, shake it. So fine, so young.
Tell me I'm the only one. Here come those Santa Ana winds again.
We'll jog with show folk on the sand. Drink Kirschwasser from a shell. San Francisco show and tell. Well, I should know by now that it's just a spasm. Like a Sunday in TJ, that it's cheap but it's not free. That I'm not what I used to be, and that love's not a game for three. Babylon sister, shake it.
Cool. What a cool rhythm of the vocals. Got to shake it, baby. Got to shake it, baby. Dude, Steely Dan's kind of like bowling. Like, it's not the coolest thing to be into, right? But if you are into it, there's never a bad time to go bowling. Like, I feel like they probably couldn't write a bad song.
So,
for me personally, they probably could.
What I was gonna say. So first of all, I like the song. Not my favorite Steely Dan song, but you know how we say like Stevie Wonder can't do any wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like Stevie Wonder could do wrong. They just don't.
Stevie Wonder, Steely Dan.
Steely Dan could do wrong. But
They just don't. Yes, I agree. Stevie Wonder factually could not do wrong. Steely Dan has to make sure they don't do wrong.
Yeah, they're very particular to make sure they don't.
Yes, 100%.
But they could. They could. They just don't.
I have a take.
What do you have a
What's your
take?
dude?
How many times are they going to do that song? You know, Rhodes, the Shuffle, whatever it is. Like
A lot.
you can only do so many songs like that before I'm going to be like, you're laying on like old tricks.
It's not my favorite Steely Dan
Yeah.
song. I think if you like the vibe and they have other songs on the record and you're playing the record like as a whole,
You're not
and
skipping it.
Yeah, because it's like there.
I would
and
I
it
would
fits
never
the-
skip
it fits
this.
the- like, if you want to listen to the record, you're not upset it's on there, but it's not probably why you go to the record.
Dude, my hot take is I think this is as good as most Steely Dan songs.
That's not true.
I don't know, man. I don't know if
I had the same
but
level of
that-
enjoyment.
That might just be because,
Same level of enjoyment.
but it's because they're
When's
doing.
the last time you heard the Dan, dude?
You're doing a similar.
Pretty
thing.
recently.
I think you forgot how good.
So
they
much.
Fist
There's,
fight time.
Hold on. There's so much animosity. Pretty recently, to answer your question, let's go in order. Pretty recently, I listened to the Dan.
I love when you guys disagree.
I like it too.
I mean,
Same
I'm
enjoyment?
just saying, like the
Same enjoyment, dude. As do it
100%
again.
the same tricks. Yeah.
no, do it again, bro, or
Yeah, I was like, Do
Black
It
Cow.
Again.
They have so many better.
I like it
songs.
as much as
Peg?
Black Cow.
Reel it in the years.
way.
Like it as much as Black
Peg.
Cow.
What are you
Peg.
talking about?
No, not Peg. I like Peg better.
Did they slip you something like $100 bill?
I
Dude,
wish.
That song was
seriously.
fine.
Seriously.
If that song was a minute shorter, I would have been
Put it
okay
on a
with
poll.
that. Yeah, let's get a poll. But while we're doing that, let's talk 1980 so far for like 10 seconds. How are we feeling?
Heated.
It's
at this
not
moment.
that 80s so far. You know,
It's
what
not
I
that
mean?
80s, no.
Like it was not the 80s. You
Yeah,
know?
I saw a lot of people saying the 80s that I think about, or I guess some people think about, is like later on in the 80s. This is kind of like the spillover from 1970s.
Yeah, no, for sure. But the next one up is one I already had in the list, but the chat has been highly requesting it.
We also definitely need to go through a bunch of these super chats. I feel bad.
Okay, hit them quick.
Dancing Machine.
Pulling muscles from the shell, smiley face, by Squeeze, yay 80s, AD. Let's be careful there. Love you guys. Can you pull it up on the regular chat? Because I think there was like a bunch that we missed.
I'm gonna scroll up.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Then we have her strut, Bob Seger.
Perfect.
Definitely down for some.
Always down for the Siegs.
Some Bobs in the list for sure.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
David Sarton said, Tom Waits reinvented himself in 1980, ditching his beat poet style. You should hear either the title track or Mr. Siegel from
Seagal.
Heart Attack and Vine. Sounds dope. I think we've hit like a Tom Waits song. I forget.
I think we have.
Mike Carr, imagine doing your second Dead song on a 1980 live stream. Now imagine no more and make it real. Play Althea.
Althea, you're welcome.
welcome.
Cheers. Do we have any dead on the thing?
We don't. I would take suggestions, but
Interesting.
you know they're polarizing.
They are
Okay,
polarizing.
they
Before we go further, I do want to talk about Dead. I really want to get more into the Grateful Dead. We've heard one song from them, I think, right? Not more than
Yeah.
one. I think just one.
Yeah, I think we've only hit one from them.
I really want to know
we
more.
hit Truckin'.
I didn't love that one.
Yeah.
Also, Mikey did ask if we should put slow mode on the chat.
Probably can do that.
Apparently, there's a little bit of a copy paste thing going on.
Oh,
but,
oh
you
no!
know.
Don't copy people's homework,
Oh,
even if it's your
no.
own homework.
But yeah, should we rip the next one? Did you hit all the
Hold
super
up.
chats?
No, we got like
one more.
a few more.
All right.
Kay Hankins said, "Emotional Rescue, Rolling Stones, please. Thank you for all you do." Definitely
Emotional
down to
Rescue.
See what Stones are up
You
to.
mind putting on some background music while we read the last bit of these?
Sure.
Michael Ackerman said, "Doobie Brothers, Real Love."
The Dubes are
Definitely down for
freaking
80s
great.
Dubes. Rush, Jacob's Ladder, off Permanent Waves, 1980, great deep cut.
Turn it down just a bit
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
can. Okay, perfect.
Dope.
Matt Aquino. Okay, first three songs were great, but are the last grasps of the 70s superstars. I have yet to feel the excitement and new energy that was emerging in 1980s.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Super fair comment.
That is a
Super fair
very fair comment.
Let me throw on slow mode real quick.
Yeah, throw on slow mode, and then we'll get back to 1980.
Yeah, and then you might want to scroll up just a little bit.
Hold up.
How many people we got in there?
We got 1,000.
Nice.
1.1.
That's dope.
Look at that.
All right.
One second.
Slow mode's in the chat settings, isn't it?
Wait, is it here?
Dude, this has been so fun.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing now there's like 3 people who have said Althea, by the way, for the dead. Not saying we'll hit
Like
it,
it's
but-
in the actual chat on YouTube, like the one you're reading from.
It lets me do it here?
Yeah, I think so. Try it. If not, you know what? We'll just keep ripping. I don't want to go too long between songs.
Mindy, I'm with my car. Althea is excellent. That's some support, dude. There's a lot of Althea. Yeah, Adam, throw up some Althea in there.
Some what?
So, throw Althea by the Dead.
Okay.
It's been now like 5 or 7 people have asked
Found
about it.
You found it? All right, slow mode. Just do 30 seconds. All right. You can leave one comment every 30 seconds. Y'all are in timeout because of spamming. Sorry about it. All right.
Blondie Rapture says Susan Haney.
Would love to hit Blondie, but they
block.
Certainly block.
All right. Can you pull OBS back up? And then we're going to rip.
Mindy said, I'm with Mike Carr.
Althea is excellent, yeah.
Then, yeah, Blondie Rapture. And then Doobie Dave said, please try to do Betty Lou's Getting Out Tonight by Bob Seger.
We do have some Seger on the list.
So cool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Junie Tunes, last one. Much love, gents. You two, I will follow. Do we have you two in the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, no more of those super chats. Hold them until the end of the song.
All
I
right.
appreciate it. Let's hold it.
This next one, we had a comment about 80s energy. I think you're going to find this to have that. So let's rip it. It's called Everybody Wants Some.
Is this Van Halen? Dude, so good. Yeah, he's the only guy who would do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Great vocal effect.
Conductor don't like it, says you're wasting your time. But everybody wants some. I want some too. Everybody wants some. Baby, how about you? Oh, yeah, yeah. I see a woman lad looking for a movie.
The Moopty?
I feel like he makes up words.
Everybody wants some. Wants some too. Oh yeah. Everybody wants some. How about you? Oh yeah.
feels like going on the tilt up the roller coaster, like on the track. Just goes to a zoo, tries to copy the noises.
Oh, yeah. I like the way the line runs up the back of the stockings. I've always liked those kind of high heels too, you know.
That's cool.
No, don't take them off. Leave them on.
Oh,
That's what's
what a
up.
dirty dog.
Yeah, that's it. A little more to the right.
That's fine.
Everybody wants some. I want some too. Whoa. Everybody wants some. Baby, how about you? Yeah. Everybody wants some. Everybody needs some. Everybody wants some. Everybody needs some.
Look, I'll pay you for it. What the fuck?
Bro, there are a non-zero amount of dads in 1980 who didn't allow Van Halen in their house because they thought their wives would leave and daughters would get pregnant. There's a level of that you can't have that in their households.
What I will say is, I think my biggest pet peeve with like Van Halen is when David Roth does his thing. Whenever he has any pocket of space where he's like, oh, I could do it. He just does it. It
It's
doesn't
the
have to,
best.
like, withhold
It's
at all.
this is the best. This
Yeah,
is
come on,
This
bro.
is S tier for me.
S tier Van Halen.
This is S tier Van Halen. What are you doing?
Y'all
What are you doing?
tripping billies, bro.
Dude, you're tripping billies.
No way. I will say, I think the breakdown region where he's like, oh, I like the way the line goes up the back of the stock, like all that was like some of the dopest.
Yeah, because you like being dirty talked by David Lee Roth.
Yeah, with his talking voice. I don't want him to like have like a TED talk. He's like, yeah, so I lived in the zoo for like a year.
Yeah.
And just became one with the monkeys.
Okay.
But I took the best parts of their vocal capabilities, and I just. Listen, I think if it was like at live performances, whenever he can, just throw him in, cool. But like not all over the record.
Can you do one of those for me?
Yeah, go ahead. Just try it. That's pretty
good, that's
close.
good.
That's pretty close.
How about you, Alex?
His has more. I will say his has way more chest hair in the scream than mine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a given. Like he's got the sauce. He can do it. He's got the sauce.
Dude, the ones in Running with the Devil where he slides up there. It's like so funny, dude.
It's so good, dude.
That's the chorus vocals. Like who does that?
Oh, I'm just so glad they have your face on cam so you can see you stick your
So
tongue out to
freaking
hit that
funny.
note
It's so
higher.
freaking funny. The thing is, I think Michael Jackson can do it. He can do his little ad libs. Where it's almost like a hiccup mixed with that.
Dude, that was such a good song. I can't even focus on your words because of how good of a song that was.
That's an A plus Van Halen.
It is an A plus. I said S to annoy Andy. That's an A plus. Van Halen's.
A to A plus.
Bro, almost lost my marbles.
I wouldn't go to A. That's an A plus for me. There's no way that's not A plus.
I think compared to all their songs, I think it's A for me probably. The end breakdown part really saves it like times 10.
Somebody said I'm drunk. I've had one. I've drank
I've had dose.
2 protein shakes and this and had some beta. What's the omega-3 pills? That's
my
what
gosh.
my days consisted of.
Andy B said,
That's
I agree
nutrition.
with Andy on this one.
Hey,
Take it.
it's
I'll
not
take
for
it,
everybody.
bro.
God, it's
Take it.
crazy.
I mean,
I still like it.
What's your favorite Van Halen song, Andy?
Dude, I'm gonna sound so basic, but it's because it's actually that good. Ain't talking about love. It
So
is
good,
that
bro.
good.
Why is
It
that basic? That's
good.
a great pick.
The way the drums like, dude, it's so fucking good.
That's a banger.
I don't know, dude. There's a lot of them that are really neck and neck for me. Hot for Teachers, incredible.
Oh, so good.
Have you heard "In the Cradle Will Rock"? That's a banger.
Who is calling? Bradley Landis is calling on
Don't answer
Instagram.
that.
Not gonna. They're calling the Andy and Alex Instagram. It's not time for that
Okay,
yet.
yeah.
We'll do that at some point.
Is that a thing you guys have done?
Yeah. You've missed a lot too. You've been.
I have.
You've been out doing your own
I
thing.
was out of town.
He was out of town. You've been camping, right? How's that been?
Yeah, it's been great. I'm trying to experience the outdoors.
It's good. Andy can't because of his skin.
Yeah, man, I have this thing. I don't.
You do. It's called being super duper white, and he burns super easy.
Yeah.
I do burn super easy.
All right, I do have a question. The chat has been asking for a song that I'm 90% sure you know.
Okay.
It's called Funky Town. Do you know it?
I know when Alvin the Chipmunks did it, I think.
They did what? Do you know it, Alex?
Not by name, but if you think I know it, I might.
It's like, take me to Funky Town.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've heard Alvin the
I
Chipmunks.
probably heard
do
the
for
chorus
sure.
of it.
All right, we could rip that one at some point.
Andy's hair dye backed his brain.
What is that sentence?
I don't know, but there's a lot.
That's funny.
Andy's hair dye backed.
Backed?
Maybe they meant cracked his brain.
That's probably true.
Also, you're gonna have to scroll up for a little bit. We're getting so many chats. This is the time to do it.
Okay.
Let's hit all these while we.
Let's hit these. So we have Paul D. People who died. Jim Carroll Band.
Jim Carroll
Jim
Band.
Carroll.
It's not a great name.
Oof, everyone wants them. It's only getting 60% slap. 40%
No
just does
way.
the job.
That just does the job.
Dude,
Dude, why do you craft such
dude.
good word poll, like good worded polls?
I did ... I guess it does the thing. It's like that's how I feel. Like I guess it does it.
God, you're so accurate. It's upsetting.
My Rhino, great name, said, you need to hear 1980 hit by The Jam, Going Underground. They were huge in the UK, never broke through here in the USA.
Okay.
I know The Jam is on there. Is it that song or other songs?
It might be that one.
I
Let
think
me
you have
double
2
check.
songs on there.
I think I did put 2 songs by The Jam so we could do a poll.
Okay.
But they're neither one of is that song, so
Okay, we shall see.
maybe we'll see.
We got Ed Sommers saying, listen to Babylon Sisters in the summertime, and it just hits way different.
I'm going to be
Also,
honest. We live in
Fashion-
Florida.
It's always summertime. It's summertime
it's the
right
same,
now.
brother.
Yeah, brother.
Also, Fashion by Bowie.
Okay.
Fashion
Don't
by-
know that song.
You want cool drums?
Obviously.
Turn it on Genesis.
Genesis could be.
This is by Kelly Aaron.
dope.
God,
Thank
Vic
you.
Legina still has the greatest name, I think.
Did you say thick?
Vic.
Oh, okay.
Vic. Vic Legina. Yeah.
Brennan Nelson said, Jacob's Ladder by Rush is intense, really great song.
Second time we've gotten that.
Super fair.
Bokanon Bokamaru says Peter Gabriel, Games Without Frontiers, the English version, 1980, or Aaliyah by Donnie Iris. That's
one a
been
couple
super requested, yeah. Jake Pearson says Van Halen has B or C grade songwriting skills at best. People Who Died is cool. Yeah, but I felt that way way before he died, for sure. Not way before, an amount
That's
of
what
months.
they mean.
I think B to C grade
They're saying
songwriting
there's a
skills
song
is fair.
called People Who Die.
Oh, he's got okay. People Who Died is cool. I thought
think,
you were.
I think B or C grade songwriting skills is fair, but I think they have achieved great songwriting through their song.
It depends what you're talking about because
Like,
guitar-
if you pick like the dopest songs,
I'm just thinking like yeah.
when we hit the debut, granted their debut is just fire, but
Their
every song
debut
on
is
there
fire.
was pretty dope.
Yeah,
From
it's
what I
definitely
remember.
not. I don't think they have C grade songwriting skills.
Yeah,
It's at least B minimum.
at least B, and then the stars do align often enough to where they're classic. I think.
Yes, yeah. Thanks for doing 1980 and the effort on costumes. 9 to 5 was a fun addition. Parton lyrics are sweet. Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. Poetry in motion.
I liked that line a lot.
It's a really good line. I also love that I could tell everything she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional rescue Stones, but like the Rolling
I think
Stones.
somebody else said it too, and yeah.
Okay.
Steve Bautet. Maddie N said X Los Angeles.
That's a great song and band name.
I second Games Without Frontiers. Said
It's
Michael
in the
D.
list.
Ooh,
Don't you worry.
Very
All right,
dope.
scroll up. We definitely missed like a good amount.
Theater
Like,
201 said Robert Palmer, Johnny and Mary.
Oh, they also said the hair dye baked your brain.
Baked my brain. Oh, okay, that's.
Yeah,
probably
how do we
accurate.
how we feeling about the? We should get how you liking Andy's new hair.
Yeah,
poll?
so girlfriend definitely dyed it for me, darker.
You look like
Check it out, dude.
Tobey Maguire when he is Spider-Man and turns to Venom or whatever.
Really? Dude, oh my God! If I slick it, I definitely could do that.
You know what's so funny is eventually you're just gonna mold yourself into me, and I'm gonna have to dye my hair and cut my short.
Yeah. Dye it a dirty blonde with strawberry tint and cut it nice and short.
It'll be good.
The amount.
Get the
yeah.
haircut at like Supercuts or Great Clips.
I would never go to Great Clips. I've had too many
I don't do it
scarring
any-
experiences.
I don't do it anymore. Now I go to a proper barber shop that's like really small and looks kind of run down, but that's how you know it's good. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you know it's good when you pull up and they go, yeah, but could you just pay me through Venmo?
That is
Not through the
really
shop.
good. Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna cut my hair gloriously.
yeah.
It is good. All right, should we rip another tune? How many super chats we got left?
I just scroll up. I just didn't want to miss the ones we
I
got
know, I
sent.
Scroll up quickly.
Yeah, people are saying X Los Angeles too.
Yeah, we'll have to put that in the list for
It's not
sure.
letting me go that high.
I'm gonna hit a couple of the the big hits
Yeah,
too.
it's not-
You guys know Separate Ways?
I
Journey?
don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, I think that's gonna be
Dang,
next.
that poll is close. 56%
That's not good.
say proper banger. It's
Okay.
It's pretty.
Okay, here's what we're doing for
Gotta go
super chats
Blaze.
moving forward. Is there a way that you could, when they pop up, just like the first
Yeah,
one we
I can
missed,
pull
just
them back.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All
and
right,
we'll just
cool.
go from here. Sorry for the ones that we missed. Love you very much.
Okay, I think we are a good rumble. What,
All right.
What is next? Or
Next up is going to be a song from Journey. We had some requests to go more 80s because a lot of the songs we were doing were 70s holdovers, and I agree.
they're rehashing.
So
Emergency beer.
this is it's emergency beer time.
Yeah.
All right, this is a song that you guys are hopefully going to like. It's called Separate Ways.
Okay.
I've definitely heard this intro before somewhere.
For sure.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
I'm getting 1983 comments.
Pause this.
Did we goof? Are we going to go to jail? If
We
you've
are
heard
going to
it?
go to jail.
Headphones are off.
Have you heard that?
I mean,
I've heard the intro for sure.
Okay.
I don't think I've heard the rest of the song. I think I've just heard
I don't
it
know
from
what
the
happened.
beginning.
Isn't it not in like every optimistic?
I'm getting
like,
roasted.
Is
All
it
right.
not in like every optimistic like teen movie from?
I mean, you might have heard it. If you've heard it, we
I've
can
heard
move
the
on.
intro at
All right.
least. At least.
Bare minimum. And it's 1983, and we can't bend the rules for no reason.
All right. Then,
Go while you're picking. Go through these last three.
all right, these last three, go for it.
Goodness gracious.
We goofed. We
We
goofed,
goofed.
people. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to be with that one.
Steve Boutte again. 9 to 5 was a movie theme from the movie of the same name. The
Yeah.
clicking and bell throughout the verse was a typewriter for The Office.
That's cool.
So
That's
cool. I love those like Foley effects in songs.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Wolf, dope profile picture, Rob. That sounds like, looks like you're gonna be like in a sitcom. Late in the Evening by Paul Simon, a banger from 1980, and a good step on your discovery of Simon's solo work. We actually just hit all of Graceland, the entire thing. What year did that one come out? 84?
87.
87. Okay, cool.
It was very proper.
I love the chat. Now who's breaking the
Thank
rules?
you,
It's
Rob
me.
Michael TB, Goth Andy is a cute chick.
I will take that.
That's a great compliment.
I'll take that. I'll take that ride to the sunset for sure.
D. Lawson, Breakdown, Dead Ahead by Boz Skaggs. D. Lawson, who does your hair? Because Andy's going to need it very soon.
I need some references. On
Yeah.
this.
That's so funny. That's
Breaking
so
the
much.
Law from Judas Priest. Appropriate. I think I know Breaking the Law.
You've
We
hit
hit
that.
We've hit Breaking the Law.
Breaking the Law.
All right, take two.
Take two.
This is a song that we know is from 1980. It's called Stomp. It's by the Brothers Johnson.
Okay.
We ready for it?
Yes.
All right, let's
Sounds
rip
sexual. What? The Brothers Johnson.
it. Ooh.
All those little melodies are so catchy.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Dope bass.
Gotta be honest, this is going way too long for me.
Definitely a dance song.
That's true.
Should we fade her out?
I'm down to fade it out. I mean, how much is left?
20 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, what a great fade, guys.
God, I have so many thoughts.
Jeez, dude. I have a lot of thoughts too.
You want to start?
For one, I saw somebody say, like, perfect kick drum tone. Heavy agree.
I can see
The
that.
kick sounded freaking amazing. I saw somebody say, like, poor rip-off of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I saw that.
I definitely thought Earth, Wind, and Fire within the first, like, 20 seconds.
Yes.
I didn't think the phrase poor rip-off. I thought, they're definitely doing a similar thing.
Here's why I think a little bit. Because none of the vocal melodies in this were as good as Earth, Wind, and Fire stuff.
That's, of course, true.
That's it. Instrumentation was pretty close, but still not as good. So it's like, it is somebody in the same field. I don't think I would ever call them a ripoff because I don't know enough information about either group to really say that. What I will say is they're in very similar lanes, and it's like you've got the two Mustangs, and one's the GT, like the 5.0 version, and the other one's just the base model with the stock seats.
It's like one did a similar thing better and earlier, kind of.
Yeah.
What I will say, though, is that freaking, like, bass groove going into that one breakdown section was
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, I agree. Also, somebody said this was produced by Quincy Jones. I didn't see that until after I noted in my head the production of it was, and maybe Adam, you could speak on this a bit. To me, the production felt so tight, like I guess compressed, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like most other producers would have made this song like way more dynamic, and it felt he really held, like the drums were a little higher in the mix, like normal, but it felt like everything was really kind of subdued to some degree.
It's a lot of palm muting and a lot of like using your left hand.
But
to
even
stop.
this, like the strings, the sections, like it felt like it was all kind of like purposefully a little bit pulled back in the track. Whereas most stuff I hear in this genre is not like that. It's very dynamic, very.
Yeah, it's about the dance groove, you know.
It's true. Let's hit these chats, boys.
Let's do that and then get into some more jammies.
I am in for some more jammies. Laura Dolasu. I mean, there's so many letters. Stream should still include leftover 70s energy. The whole vibe of 1980 was that it was a pivot with lots of styles overlapping. I think we've hit that a little bit. I'm down to.
Fair. I think it should have a healthy mix of both.
Yeah. Aaron West said John Lennon's Watching the Wheels. Rip, he died in 1980.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. The Tannery. There's no C.
I said Tannery.
Oh, the Tannery. I thought I said the Tan Canary. Great name for a business. Late in the evening, Paul Simon, Yes Please, Let My Love Open the Door, Pete Townsend, Heartbreakers, Pat Benatar, Give Me the Night, George Benson. There's so many songs there.
I just don't know if I want to hear like 80s Pete Townsend. Maybe.
Paul Simon, I would.
Maybe.
Let's go to the 5 one first so it doesn't go away.
This one?
Yeah. Arterial Lurker says the Police, Segu, Driven to Tears, When the World is Running Down, played as twofer on radio, both S-tier bangers, or Pat Benatar, Hell is for Children.
Dope.
You've hit that one, right?
No, it's been on the docket for like
we've almost hit it like
months.
10 times.
I feel like I've seen it on the calendar like 100 times.
It's been on the calendar 100 times.
Somebody we saw that it just disappeared said like definitely need some Genesis on here.
Yes.
Agree.
It's in the pipe.
Big Mike, Loverboy, Turn Me Loose, for sure banger.
Sounds dope.
My Car Lot in Discord said you got to hit something from Dire Straits 1980 album, but we're torn between Skate Away or Romeo and Juliet. Poll the chat.
I have Romeo and Juliet in the playlist.
No, I don't know if we did.
It's
I feel like we hit
acoustic
Romeo and
song.
Juliet.
I think we might have.
You
I
might
don't
have.
know if we did. We might.
But I feel like people in Discord would know.
Yeah, if they've hit it, please let me know.
The Tannery, Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley.
We do need to hit some Bob.
Ringo Stardust, The Police, Zenyatta Mandata, Driven to Tears 1980.
Police should get hit at some point.
That's on the list, yeah.
Driven to Tears.
Dope.
No one remembers you already hit Paul Simon late in the evening in a previous live stream. Try Police, Driven to Tears. Welcome to the 80s. Thank you for reminding me. We would have remembered when we heard it, but not until then. Dire Straits, Skate Away.
Thank you.
So Skate Away versus Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, let's do that just real fast. Put it in the little chat.
poll.
Yeah, pull it up.
Also, I'm reading the rest of the chat that's not super chats. Thanks, everyone, for your suggestions. Just a reminder, we're doing 1980, not 1980s, other than Separate Ways by Journey, which is 1983, and I goofed.
What's the poll?
Skate Away and Romeo and Juliet.
I realized what happened is all Journey's album covers look very similar.
They kind of, yeah.
So I was
sure.
like, oh, this one's from 1980. Let me go to Spotify, pull it up, pick the wrong one. So
Dude, we need to hit that Donnie song. So many
yeah,
people
we
have
will.
asked for
We
that
will.
Donnie song.
That's next.
Skate Away and then Driven to Tears, or what
Yeah.
was it? Or
Skate Away and
Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay. Adam, I've got a perfect idea.
What's up?
I've got the perfect idea. People will, okay, everybody hold your super chats until you see Adam on the screen.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
be the key. Because when
No,
we're
because
listening to
they're
the
going to be
song,
30 seconds behind.
I know, but if they're waiting for you to be on the screen, you can click on to be on the screen.
Okay,
And at
okay,
that point,
okay.
we're good.
All right.
Yes.
Win to be said, January 1980, The Pretenders' debut album. Would love to hit some of them. Play anything except Brass in Pocket.
We also listened to
Fair.
it already.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
The launch of a great rock woman's career with a hugely underrated drummer, Martin Chambers. Dope. We definitely have to hit
Yeah.
Chambers. The Gibbler 84, dope name. Bad Manners, King Ska, Fa, an absolute banger. Is it Ska?
If it's ska, I'm not gonna contend that it's an absolute banger. XTC,
Maybe.
Respectable Street. It's a cool name. These guys were the grandfathers of new wave, pushed the 80s, I think.
Dope. I think we definitely also need to get like a little bit of new wave sound plus like some like post punk. Is that
We're getting there.
phrase
We're getting
for it?
there. We got some post-punk. We got some real-ass punk
Yeah.
as well. I've got a poll that we'll need to do for the punk because I'm not going to play both.
We have
Same
post,
artist.
We have post punk and real ass punk. That's
Yeah.
fucking dope. Dude, this is a
Because you
close
sound like
poll.
Dave Grohl.
Who?
This is a close poll.
Every time I've heard him talk about like when he talked about like early grunge or punk, he's always like, there was punk and then there was like the real punk. There was a real ass punk.
That's true.
I love like the dad rock.
Dude, it's
Are you ready?
50-50.
That's
It is
crazy.
50-50.
321 votes. It actually can't be 50-50.
Well,
It's rounding, bro. It's rounding. But which one has the one?
it's a hanging chad. All right, let's hit this next song. This is Aaliyah, hotly requested, big time on the chat. So
Okay. All right. Remember, no super chats till you see Adam's face. His face is the pretty thing you want to have be the cue.
All right, let's rip it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, it's been a long, long time. You're such a sight. You're looking better than a body has a right to. Don't you
Ooh.
know we're playing with the fire, but we can't stop this burning desire. Leah. Here we go again.
Yeah, this sounds 80s.
I see your lips and I wonder who's been kissing them. I never knew how badly I was missing them. We both know we're never gonna make it, but when we touch, we never have to fake it. Leah. Here we go again. Is it ever gonna end? We ain't learned our lesson yet.
Great bass too.
Great guitar line. Good solo.
It's no good, we're just asking for trouble. I can touch you, but I don't know how to love you. It ain't no use, we're headed for disaster. Our mind said no, but our hearts were talking faster. Leah. Here we go again. Here we go again. Leah, Leah, Leah.
Definitely great vocals.
Yeah, good vocals.
Dang.
What?
Dude, I'd love to shred a solo over that bass player. He sounds fun to play with.
It's one of the only songs I've ever loved the ending the most.
Mm.
That's not true. That's a factual lie.
I want to play a solo over that bass player and make like just eye contact with him for sure.
God, you creep on the bass player?
I'm like, yeah. Dude.
Oh, the way you said it,
Just
you
go
gave
again.
me a look that was creepy. Like, dude at a bar sees a girl, he's like, oh, she's just young enough. That was the
Yeah,
look you gave.
that's me with the bass player for sure.
That's the look you gave me.
You mean
I
just-
felt uncomfortable.
You mean
Except-
just old enough?
Well, yeah.
I
Well,
guess the
for-
same thing. but-
whichever.
The old, yeah.
Except the guy has chest hair.
The look you gave me was like, you shouldn't be in his bar, but I'm not going to say anything. That was a look. It was a bad look. You just try not to have those eyes.
All those lion eyes.
Here's my thing. I think it was all right. I think it was good. Just fine.
I think it was a fun song.
Yeah.
I think in 1980, if you're feeling that vibe and you're like in high school,
If you're into a girl named Leah, this is your shit.
or a girl who could be Aaliyah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like her.
You might nickname your girlfriend Leah
her
because of
parents-
this song.
Her parents could have named her that.
Yeah.
For sure. Someone with a name motorcycle said that we didn't get your super chat. So sorry.
Click. Is that the one?
So sorry. definitely not his. Already read that one.
Okay, yeah. Seek Bix. I don't know why I don't like that, but I don't. Stevie Wonder, All I Do. Stevie Wonder, Rocket Love. Awesome content, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We did. I hope you caught the Stevie Wonder at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a fun song. Definitely want to hit some songs where...
That was a C. Aaron West says that's a C. I think that's a C for me. No, that's...
Good. The
B
good
minus.
singing makes it like a B for me.
It's a B minus. Yeah, I think the good
other
singing.
than that, forgettable.
They got heart.
It's a song that I would never turn off, though. I would never turn it on, but if it was on at any point, I would never turn it off.
It definitely could be like background music for sure.
If I'm driving the car, if you're like, it's a song that would never detract
Also-
from the situation. I don't
Also, it's
think.
like you're heading home from a house party. Your buddy's driving. Probably shouldn't be driving, and the person, the passenger, puts this song on. You're looking out the window like, I could die any moment.
Oh wow! All
he
this.
He could run that red light for sure.
Dude, we're two.
Great song though. Oh, I see stars. That's cool.
That's two different people.
No pollution.
I
here.
literally thought when you were like put on the song and you were like, oh, I could die. I was thinking, oh, I could definitely make the drive home.
No, you're in the backseat.
I'm thinking as the driver in this perspective.
Oh, I bet.
You put the song on.
I bet you are.
Well,
That's funny. That's funny.
We should definitely hit some songs. I saw some people say that some of these have been a bit
Obscure.
obscure
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. I'm
want
pulling
some-
from the charts. I'm pulling from the chat.
pulling from the Instagram.
Maybe we're pulling. Yeah, maybe we're pulling too much from the chat. Maybe you guys
We
need
need a
to
little bit.
step it up.
We just need to look at it.
Maybe you guys need to step it up. No, I'm kidding.
Adam, take a look at the song titles and
Yeah.
try and get one that is probably a household name.
I've
song,
got
maybe.
one. I've got one next up.
Okay.
This was number 3. So number 1 on the year in charts for 1980 was Blondie, Who Blocks.
Who blocks?
Yep.
Number 2 is Another Brick in the Wall. So we know that one.
Yeah.
Wait, that's an obscure
79.
one, right?
I thought it was from '79, but I guess
But
it's
it was
still
on the year in
charts.
chart.
Of course,
That's
it
how
was.
big it
Of
was.
course.
So number 3 is
You
this
sound like a
next
proud
song.
dad.
Number 3 is the next one up. It's by Olivia Newton-John.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
called Magic. It's from Xanadu, which is a film, play sort of thing.
It's also a Rush record.
It is
Oh,
also a Rush record.
We're getting a few more of these in that we got to read. This is your
Okay.
last. We're gonna put. Hold on. I'm gonna put legit 3 minutes on the chat at 3:25. We're ending chats right now.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
we have
Iron Fist over
we got
here.
that one. Mike S said, please do
No.
early non-hair band Whitesnake from 1980s Ready Ann Willing
That's the
album.
one time I've not liked an apostrophe in like a title.
Ready Ann.
Ready
Dude,
and willing.
dude, that feels like Ready and Go.
I mean, that is what it would
Ready
be.
Ann? I don't know, man. From the album Blind Man. Thanks.
I
Thank you,
do.
Mike S. Thank
I
you,
do
Mike
like
S.
Whitesnake.
I think at this point I've heard a 30-second snip of like 2 Whitesnake songs.
I
don't, like,
think
know
I've shown you one Whitesnake song.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you have. You
Yeah.
have, I think at least one.
Yeah.
Blank said Steely Dan FM. Hold up, discrepancy. Did we hit that song like 3 streams ago? FM from Steely Dan? I don't even know, man.
Here's where
usually really good
the
at
problem.
knowing
You
what's
are
going
usually really
but
good.
streams make it a little.
And you're a
funky.
couple ultras down, dude. You're a couple MBs
Two-
down. MUs down.
Two-
Couple MUs down.
couple, yeah.
I don't know, man. That's the one bad thing about if there's a handful of Steely Dan songs that are all just as good that I've already established. For the record, they're all as good, but they're sometimes a little less discernible because of how.
I don't like your phrase "as good" because it's just.
I'm just saying it's just
not
as
accurate.
good. They're just as good.
Dude, the real.
You'd have as good of a time listening to them as you would another one. There's a subsect of Steely Dan in the middle.
Okay.
Whatever you
I
say.
think Reelin' in the Years, Steely Dan is my favorite from what I've heard. Like that's their
It's a good one.
debut,
It's a
and
good
I
one.
just don't like. It gets more Steely than that, but I think that's like peak Dan.
You have legit 1 minute. No more super chats after that until the next
Kaden
song.
Richards said, Joy Division atmosphere, a dark and gothic post-punk at its finest. Thank you.
It's in the queue.
Chip Faraday said, it's always a good day when A&A hit Dire Straits. Absolutely. Hit Telegraph Road on the main channel soon. I think we hit Telegraph Road from the Alchemy live performance on Patreon like 5.5 months ago, I think. They're saying hit album version. Could potentially do that. It's epic. Lyrics are super important. Dope. Okay.
All right, we ready to rip?
Somebody said, "Do you like cougars?" They asked you.
Of course.
Yeah. All right, next up, this was number 3 on the chart, so we're going to check it out. Magic, Olivia Newton-John.
So interesting.
So interesting. Number 3.
Come take my hand. You should know me. I've always been in your mind. You know I will be kind. I'll be guided.
The chat's making me laugh so hard.
I love it.
When he said orange slice.
Orange slice. Orange slice.
Yeah, dude, listen. We're just trying to get the 80s. Dude, I do. I fucking do believe we're magic.
Andy, try to look like.
Bring all your dreams alive.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look alive, brother.
Bring all your dreams
This is what moms in the 80s were doing instead of drugs.
Dude, my issue is
a lot
I
of
don't
stuff.
even think she believed it was magic, dude.
I don't think she did either.
I didn't feel the human spirit.
I did not feel the human spirit.
My gosh.
She had a great voice, though. That's what I will say.
I love this.
Was this in a Sears commercial? Like, how did this get so big?
It was in a movie.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Xanadu.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We're hitting the hits. This was number 3
Thing
for
is,
the
like,
whole year.
You can definitely tell she's like probably super talented. And
This is
stuff.
phoned in. She's
Yeah,
phoning
yeah.
this in. She got called. This is a check.
This was a strategic move.
Let's take it back to the top, boys.
This is a rental property.
Whoa,
This is a straight up rental property is what that song was.
Yeah, she paid her.
Oh.
That's mailbox money. For
That's
sure.
for sure. That's so funny.
Cheers, everybody.
Also, cheers, everybody. I loved everybody.
That, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody freaked out when that started
Dude,
playing.
oh my
That's so
God.
funny.
The issue was, it made me like the song more. Everybody freaking out that I actually started to enjoy it by the end.
What do we think this is? We're listening to the hot songs from 1980. If you don't like the song, I don't know what to tell you. We
This
can't.
was number 3.
We
and
can't
Oh,
not
jeez.
make it on the chart.
and we couldn't do
Wait,
number
hold
1
up.
or 2.
How did
Yeah.
this? I mean, let's
First of all, the drums having a delay pedal on them that was not on beat was so funny.
I'm gonna say like
like, what the heck?
you
dude?
know how like you love like Rolling Stone magazine when they agree with you or whatever. But like whenever
Hey,
Rolling,
Pete, you
whenever,
stink, bro.
Whenever Rolling Stone goes off kilter of like what
Yeah.
your like motive is or whatever,
Yeah.
we're gonna pretend that Another Brick in the Wall wasn't on the chart for a second. I'm gonna talk some shit about the
okay.
chart. How does the chart even get made?
It's sales, brother. Radio play.
How do you
that.
measure? Do they actually measure radio play? Though? How do you measure?
Did you sound like...
You probably can. There's a way
They
to do
do.
it.
They do. All right.
Jeez.
Did we get any super chats from that song or no?
We definitely got a bunch. I
hope
just
so.
can't
Okay.
focus because I'm dying so much.
That
Dude,
was so funny.
This
I
feels
love
like
that.
watching Love Island talking shit about it in a little way.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, like I love like 80s sappy songs. Like my mom will tell you, I'm actually all about it.
That
I
was
was
so funny.
indoctrinated, and I'm okay with it now. Is that Stockholm syndrome?
Straight
I
up
don't
inculcation.
know.
It was inculcation.
That's sure. The point is, I'm into 80s sappy stuff. It was just a lot, man.
That
You
was a
can't-
lot.
You can't just throw in weird chords, and I don't know.
Oh, it was so funny.
That's so fun.
I can't believe how much I liked it by the end. Because of the
Because it's
hate.
a joke.
Yeah, it was everybody was going so hard, and then I was like, wait a minute. No, this is actually funny now, and it's fun to enjoy it. Oh.
That was funny. All
Let's
right.
Do these chats real,
Yeah,
real
do these
fast
chats
and then
real
do...
fast. We'll do some police.
Did you get any... can you see them on yours? Can you scroll up on yours, Adam? Maybe
Yeah.
if you could read some.
Yeah, we got some. We got.
Oh, gosh.
We had Mike S. The non-hairband white snake. All right, we read that. We got a 20 euros. I got you split ends. Made it on the Billboard Hot 100. I've got that in the list. I listened to some of that. It was good. Love Adam Reynolds help with the channel, but this is going on your permanent record. That's so funny, Steve. I love that. Hey, the chart said what it said.
Jared did say what it said.
We're here to explore.
Check my
So,
record.
It is what it is. Canadian Stud Muffin's birthday, 65th birthday is in 2 days.
Ooh, happy birthday
Would
in 2
love
days.
some Motorhead. The chase is better than the catch. You know, I thought about some Motorhead because they did have an album come out in 1980. So
We've heard Ace of Spades.
we've heard Ace of Spades,
Yeah.
but they have others.
I think I've heard a couple of theirs.
There was one that just
The one just fell
disappeared.
off.
I've heard Overkill.
Whoever was the blue super chat. You
Step
think the
up.
song was bad? The movie was the worst movie ever made.
Who said that? Who said
Michael.
that? Oh,
Switch to UK
oh.
songs and save yourselves. That's funny. That's
Hold up.
true.
Can someone please explain the plot of the movie?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
dude, yes.
Somebody type.
It's a fantasy movie
Is it
where
actually?
Olivia Newton-John her character descended from Mount Olympus and inspires the male protagonist Sonny to pursue his dream of opening a fantastical nightclub called Xanadu. God, that sounds
way.
so bad.
So he was groomed.
Yes.
But that's very Roman religion of them.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to read something. I'm in a
What?
Roman lit class right now, and
That's
I had
so
to
funny.
read this fucking book called the Pseudolus or something. Or no. So, anyways, some book that there was a play that the whole plot is that this guy is away on war, and some god comes, like Jupiter comes down to fuck his wife, who's already pregnant, and gets her pregnant twice. And the dad comes back, and there's all this confusion because she's like, "Oh, you've never been here. I was just fucking you."
Uh-oh.
And he was like, "Shit, you weren't. I just got here now. You fucked somebody else." And it was all this weirdness.
Language, please.
Oh, you had sexual intercourse with somebody else. And so that happens for a while. Then there's almost a fight, and then the god comes back and is like, just kidding, it was me. And the guy's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for getting my wife pregnant." That was the whole play.
Holy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, should we rip one?
One
We
sec.
should.
We got a couple super chats.
Ian Grant said, "Switch to the UK. Top selling 1980 songs. Save yourselves. LOL."
We'll have to take a peek.
Kelly Aaron said, in all caps, "Please bring some rock with like a million Ks."
Yeah.
Too
So we
many
got some
Ks.
rock.
I don't like that
It's
many
not
Ks
rock.
in a row.
We'll get some rock going.
Johnny Dog 68 said, "Pretty Green by the Jam. Do it with a period, like the grammar." Definitely down for Jam.
All right.
Richard Wild said, "Gary Newman, We Are Glass." Not accurate.
You hit Cars
Definitely
by Gary
not.
Newman, right?
We did.
Yeah.
I liked it. Alex didn't. Seek Bix said, "George Benson, Give Me the Night." Dope. Music Lover said, "REM, Can't Get There From Here." Not with that attitude. Kelly Smith said, "Mirror in the Bathroom." Duh. English Beat. Solid. Wait, what's the band name?
The English Beat, right?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
We've got an English Beat.
Midwest Picker.
I think queued up.
Like
as
stock
well.
picking, like you do like forklift?
You said stock picker, and then you said forklift.
Yeah, like do you go in like a warehouse and you're on a forklift or a thing where a stock
When
picker
you say
where
you
raise up the thing?
When you say stock picker, you don't mean stocks. You mean
Of cour-
stocks from shelves?
Yeah.
Yeah. I worked in a warehouse. I'm cultured about these things.
I was thinking stocks, like somebody who picks.
Like an analyst?
yeah, like a stock analyst.
No,
Some white collar
you're-
behavior, that is. Which is funny because they're wearing an industrial jumpsuit.
Yeah, I'm a hard-working man.
Dude, in warehouses, pickers run the show. The people on the pickers, they run everything.
Yeah, I used to watch American Pickers. I know all about those.
Okay. He said, "You haven't lived until you've seen the music video, Rock DJ by Robbie Williams."
I can promise you I've lived. I can promise you I haven't seen it and I've still lived. But I am excited to see it.
Mel K said, "My second choice, Heart, Even It Up, 1980. First choice, Boz Scaggs, JoJo, 1980 glorified pimp song."
Oh, God, we have to do it now.
God.
She said glorified pimp song. That sounds awesome.
And we also already like Boz
Boz
Scaggs.
Scaggs,
We had
yeah.
Lowdown and Lido Shuffle. Love both. And if he does a glorified pimp song, that's solid.
Because it's like a pimp song you could show your grandma and feel okay enough about it.
Yes, exactly. Ian Grant said, "If you're doing the police, a nice counterpoint would be Madness. That shows the full spectrum of British sound." Dope. SR Gotts said, "Xanadu is not the worst movie ever made." I believe you. It's probably not the worst movie ever made. There's probably at least like 18 movies that are probably worse.
There's snuff films
Probably,
in that.
yeah.
You know?
The Gibbler 84 said Black Sabbath.
He actually said Black Sandbath.
My brain for sure corrected that. That's crazy. Lady Evil, Happy Birthday, Larry CSM.
Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. Okay.
Are we ready to rock?
Yeah, get
rock
off
one?
get off of there so they know not to chat.
Is Larry a command
Hide
sergeant
me.
major?
Hide me. I'm hiding me.
CS command
All
sergeant
right,
major.
we're gonna rip some rock and roll.
Mary T said you were so close. Number 4 on the charts. Rock with you, Michael Jackson. Think you like that better. Okay, I think that's the last one.
All right. So we've been getting a lot of chats for a song by a band called X, called Los Angeles. So we're gonna hit that one now. Apparently, it's gonna wake us up from that last song,
Oh, let's
which
go.
was hilarious. But
that was
It was a
that was
fun
one of my
time.
favorite things
It was
that
a
we've
fun
ever done on the
time.
channel.
It's a
all
fun
right.
time.
Let's rip it. Let me hide
Yeah,
myself.
you get out of there.
All right. This is Los Angeles by X.
All right.
She had to leave.
Los Angeles,
All the toys were out in black and the boys had to. She started ahead of it, never ended. Every Mexican they gave her a lot of shit.
every homosexual and the idol
That's cool.
Yeah.
Flying over the deadline.
Or the deadline.
Hands turn red. 'Cause the day is changing night. Changing and it's done. The day is changing night. Changing and it's done. She had to leave.
God.
She found it hard to say goodbye to her own best friend. She bought a clock on Hollywood Boulevard the day she left. It felt sad. It felt sad. It felt sad. She had to get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. She gets confused. Flying over the deadline. Her hands turn red. 'Cause the day is changing night. Changing an instant. The day is changing night. Changing an instant. The day is changing night. Changing an instant.
Oh, nah, you should have kept building.
Dude, if I was 12, I would straight up punch a hole in my wall.
Oh, dude.
Just for sheer energy.
Bro, should have been 30 more seconds, more building.
Ah, dude, I don't know if I could take it.
I will say, like, they definitely did the proper, like, takeaway to make you want more.
I would have gotten grounded if this song came out when I was a kid.
Dang, dude. You're like, I'm not cleaning my room.
I don't even know. It's not even. Like, I don't.
It's
I don't
not
need
dirty.
sheets.
You start arguing about if it's dirty or not.
Yeah.
You call this dirty?
Mom, it's the universe. Stop.
I can show you dirty. Oh, that sounds so funny.
Oh no. Oh brother. Oh
Well, wait,
brother.
caught in the dryer.
Yo, I put the clothes in the basket. They were on the floor. Now they're in the dirty basket. It's better now.
That's such a good song. That was such a good song.
It was a proper tune.
It felt like I was playing an old Tony Hawk game. That's
I-
got to
I
have
can
been
see
in a
that.
Tony Hawk game, right?
Or like The Sims.
The Sims.
Never played The Sims.
They had punk music in the
Dude,
Sims.
they had Paramore covers with random words that actually weren't language words.
That's funny.
It was pretty great.
That's crazy.
I met Falcon Gal, cool name. It's like a horse gal. I met them many times. John Doe. Ooh, scroll up to Falcon Gal.
Scrolling.
Down. I met them many times. John Doe was the nicest, and Exene was always grumpy.
Well, if your name's Exene,
That's a cool name.
it's such a cool name.
It's a very cool name, but it seems like you're tired of people thinking it's cool.
Yeah.
Ken
Is-
Harding. All I wanted was a Pepsi. That's funny. That's a punk reference thing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, really? I don't have very much punk.
That's pretty dope. Adrienne Pender said, 25, no begging, just because you're great. Thank
Adrienne, you're
Thank
great.
you very much.
I also love the flowers in your profile pic. It's like turning into a heart with some hands, so it probably is for something.
It's proper. Thomas K said, XTC, Respectable Street, The Jam, but that's Entertainment, The Wipers, Up Front, Echo and the Bunnymen, and Bluer Skies. Dang, 4 and 1.
Which one is the most appealing out of that list to you?
To me,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about The Jam in general, and so I think The Jam is...
We've hit XTC, right?
I think we've hit
we did
once-
one in the chat.
Yeah, I think we've hit one by
Andy, why is your
before.
phone in Spanish?
Because he's trying to learn Spanish.
Trying to
Oh, I
dude.
figured out how to change it. Okay, I've been having trouble typing because there's a Spanish keyboard.
Because of the
but-
Enyos.
yeah,
Or Enyes. Is it the Enyes?
Enya.
Enya.
but now it's back in
Enya.
English.
That's so good. That was that was such a good punk song. Is it punk, right?
Yeah.
When did punk come
Did
out?
its thing.
When did punk come out?
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Stop. What did
2010.
Green Day, man. They started it for sure.
hardcore? Any interest in hardcore punk? The Dead Kennedys?
I love the Dead Kennedys.
Have we hit the Dead Kennedys before?
We have never hit them.
Did they have any 1980s Dead Kennedys?
Oh yeah, 1980 Dead Kennedys.
1980?
One of their best albums. It's on the list. We'll do a poll though, because there's two songs. That
Anything from Dead Kennedys,
I
Fresh
already know
Fruit.
which one they're going to vote for.
I vote for
You
Holiday in
think it's gonna be
Cambodia.
Holiday in Cambodia.
Yeah.
All right, we'll pick that one. The Jam. Which of the Jam song? Their album Sound Effects. I had That's Entertainment was one.
Let's do a little poll real fast.
Yeah. So
That's Entertainment.
That's
I saw.
Entertainment. And then was it
Second,
Start?
though.
That was the other popular one.
I don't know. Somebody comment some of this 1980 ones from that.
I think Start and That's Entertainment
Also-
were the ones, or Set the House Ablaze. I mean, there's a whole album full.
Hold up. That's a lot of words.
I'm gonna look up the poll for the UK charts because I'm curious.
Which jam from jam? Okay. Which songs are we curious about?
I think That's Entertainment was one of them.
Yep.
Start with with an exclamation mark at the end.
Okay.
And while we wait for those votes, should we hit the song that we did the other poll for?
Oh yeah.
The Dire
yeah,
Straits?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Which one won? It was Romeo and Juliet.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was.
think so. I think so.
All right.
And just those 2 jam songs, right? We're asking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Or Going Underground is another. Can you add an option, or is it too late?
It's for sure too late.
All right, we'll pick from those 2. We'll hit more of the jam later on.
Real fast, I have something to say.
Okay.
So, top 3 in the UK charts for 1980. Don McLean, Crying.
Okay.
Barbra Streisand, Woman in Love. And ABBA, Super Trooper.
These don't sound that different.
They don't sound
They're
that
still
different.
pop songs.
You know what number 4 is?
What?
The MASH theme song.
Yeah. Okay. It is
So,
what it is.
Yeah, okay.
You got to look at like number 14 through 22.
I understand.
Yeah.
They just got mad at us for number 3, and they were like, look at the UK charts. And it seems like the UK charts were also...
The theme song from MASH.
Yeah.
I mean, you're dressed
I
for
kind of
it.
want to redo this poll because it seems like Going Underground is what people also are. They seem excited. They seem passionate.
Okay. Then should we
I'll
just
read
put
the
Going
poll.
Underground and That's Entertainment?
Yeah, 'cause it
And
seemed
we'll
like the other
start
one wasn't
Romeo and
really-
Juliet
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Mandy.
All right, I'm gonna post.
Wait,
I'm
so
gonna play
that's-
it.
All right, Adam,
No,
do
don't do it. Don't do
I'm
it.
gonna play it.
Adam, do your best
No.
Andy impression real fast while he's doing this.
No, don't do it. Please. I need to type.
All right. Well, you're typing it.
I love Tool and Pink Floyd. Did you guys know that my favorite band is Pink Floyd and Tool? All right, ready? All right, this is Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits.
Oh my god.
Ooh, cool little piano into it.
A love-struck Romeo sing the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Find the streetlight, steps out of the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Juliet says, "Hey, it's Romeo, you nearly give me a heart attack." He's underneath the window, she's singing, "Hey, lie, my boyfriend's back." You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Come up on different streets, both were streets of shame, both dirty, both mean. Yes, and the dream was just the same. And I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? When you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers, and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say, "Oh, Romeo, yeah. You know, I used to have a scene with him." Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us." You're on a movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. can't do the talk like the talk on the TV. And I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you and the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat, the bad company. And all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Juliet, I do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. I said I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us, you know, the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong. Juliet. In a love-struck Romeo,
Another verse.
sings
Great.
a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Find the convenient street light, steps out of the shade, he says something like, you and me, babe, how about it?
Ooh, that's cool.
How about it?
Whew.
Smooth ending.
Yeah. Pop yourself back on that screen there, boy.
I'll get him.
My guy.
I'll get him.
All right.
Okay. Adam, I'm curious what your thoughts are.
You know, you already know what my thoughts are.
I actually
Do we?
don't.
So songs where they do 3-4 verses to try to make the story finished up, I don't know, not really my thing usually. But I appreciate the songwriting and the sound, and the acoustic guitar sounds cool. But,
Yeah, there
you know.
is a very short list of Bob Dylan that's allowed to do that.
For sure.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I thought it was produced so well. It was interesting. I started liking it way, way more. Like when it first started, I was like, all right. And then by about like second chorus or the first chorus, I was like, dang, this is really, really good. And his lyrics really took me away. But I felt like he said everything he needed to say kind of by the second verse.
Mm-hmm.
And but the instrumentation was so good. I loved his finger picking is always so cool to me because he's got such a unique tone,
Yes,
you know,
he does.
and it makes him play just different stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
Feels like it did the thing. It was just a little forgettable for me, ultimately. Like, in the grand scheme of my life. At a glance, like, a little forgettable.
That's
but,
fair.
like, I think I just like him. I just think, like, he's cool. But I think
Yes.
the song overall is, like, all right. I like, guitar noodling.
But again, here's the thing about them is almost every song they write, almost everyone feels like he's not really trying to write something that is for other people. It's like almost like he's for sure writing it because he's like, I really want to get this out because I just need to. Because I have it in me and I need to put it somewhere. Just like almost like he enjoys listening to himself sing it. Like so he has that moment and how he was feeling more than he wants the world to hear it.
Super fair. I think I'm just getting to a place with Dire Straits where I think I might be like just more of a fan of like live work from them. Like live
Totally
performances
fair.
and stuff.
Them live is something different for sure.
I have to pop the seal. I have to run away.
Well.
Now. I'll be back in like 43 seconds.
It's a long pee. It's a long pee.
Well, we'll see you in 45 seconds.
Yeah. Also grab 2 more beers and then 2 more emergency beers.
Okay.
They're in the fridge.
Yeah. So let's see what won that poll. Let's find out. That's Entertainment won 57-43.
Oh.
So I'll have to cue that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, how how are you finding this year to be so far?
I mean, pretty similar to how people were saying. Somebody said, "Andy, get closer to your mic." Oh, I thought it was a pee joke. It's not. Okay, never mind. I think it's similar to the 70s stuff we heard. I'm really liking that I can hear. There is for sure some of these like 80s style elements creeping in a little bit.
Yeah,
And I think that's really, really cool.
we can take it more 80s if we
I
want.
kind of want to take it more 80s. What are you guys feeling? A little more 80s? Like a little more of the 80s sound?
Yeah, I mean, there's some songs in here that are like ridiculously 80s.
Why don't we
We can cue up one of those.
cue up one of those?
We'll play the jam and then we'll go silly 80s after that.
Silly 80s.
I mean,
Let's
there's
see if I can flick him with the thing.
there's a couple that I'm like, this is crazy. All right, Andy, when you sit down, we're going to need your take on this year so far.
2
in
beers and 2
20
emergency
seconds.
beers. There you go.
Andy's back from the toilet.
From the fields.
Also, if you're suggesting Another One Bites the Dust or Back in Black,
Oh, yeah, we hit
We've
the
heard
entire
it.
Back in Black album on Patreon.
yeah. So check out Patreon for that.
Okay, one of my other favorite things just happened. Just now.
Oh, also, we don't have a spreadsheet. People are asking for a link to the spreadsheet.
Yeah, somebody
This is
just-
not a spreadsheet.
Yeah, Adam, just post
unfortunately.
this. Go ahead and post the spreadsheet.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
What are you, my accountant?
yeah. Go to that chat. That's one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
2634.
Yes.
I already like him.
I know. That's so smart. Maddie Fee Music goes, The Clash, Charlie Don't Surf, one line. Charlie Don't Surf. One line in this song inspired another British band to write one of the biggest hits in the 80s. Let's see if you can catch the line and the band.
Sounds like a challenge.
I want to hit this.
I'm going to go over 2
Which
on
one?
that.
Charlie Don't Surf.
Okay, who's
Because he gave me a game, The Clash.
He gave you
Did we already listen? You did that whole album on.
We didn't do a Clash
Well, the
album.
Clash, is it from London Calling? Because that's 1979.
Oh, we did do London Calling.
We did London Calling.
So, you know.
You can tell me in a second.
But, yeah. There was one. I want to find it if we're trying to go silly, like stupidly 80s.
Oh,
I'm going to just play a little bit of this. It's very repetitive, but this is
I'm also
some-
down to not just hit a whole song.
This is some foreshadowing stuff.
I mean, I dig that.
This was 1980, yeah.
Somebody paid to request Queen Another One Bites the Dust.
It happens. So this was like the cutting edge.
All right, pause. Let's see these chats. That's so good.
So that's like the silly 80s one.
That's
that I
good.
found.
What was-
by,
who is that?
Guy named Zapp. Z-A-P-P.
That's
the
a dope
whole
name.
song is that on a loop,
It's cool, man.
basically.
It's cool artist.
But,
That's
like,
cool.
You know, it's 9 minutes long. Also.
Yeah, that's somebody doing a bunch of cocaine.
9
Just way too much cocaine.
But you know, that's where they were heading.
Cosmo Kramer goes, John Lennon was asked in his final interview before his death in 1980 what current music he listened to, and he said, I like ELOs all over the world. That's my kind of music. It charted at number 13.
Down for ELO in general.
I'm always down for ELO. Eddie Gomez, the way grunge blew up poppy club music and hair metal in the early 90s, new wave and punk blew up disco and arena rock in the 1980s and wound those things down. The Clash, Magnificent Seven.
Dope.
I'm not calling the song silly. I'm saying it's a silly amount of 80s. I like that kind of music.
Sorry.
More than what we've been listening to.
Brad Landis goes, sorry about calling earlier. Just wanted to say hi and suggest some 1980s post-punk. You did, but
You were good.
yeah, you're totally good on calling, but you didn't suggest the punk yet.
Should we?
I kind of want to hit the Clash song and then the entertainment and then wherever we go from there.
Okay.
Dude, for the jam thing, I think we should maybe. How long are the songs from the jam?
There could be jams.
Let me look. It doesn't really say unless you play it.
Okay, well, Andy, cover your ears for 0.7 seconds.
This is Spotify, baby. So That's Entertainment is 3:30. It won, right?
Yeah,
let's play
do
it, and if it bangs, then we'll listen to the other one.
Everyone was saying in the comments that Going Underground is way more of a banger and representative.
But That's Entertainment won.
But it won.
I
Let's
know.
just do both.
I'm saying
Dude,
we should do
All
both.
right, we'll do both.
You were trying to steal elections
All
twice
right.
now.
No. I'm trying to make both parties win. Wait.
What?
Is that communism?
No.
I'm joking.
That's called collaboration.
It's called the way it should be.
All right. That's Entertainment. We'll go first. If it slaps, we'll do the other one.
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
Make sure I get the cat to comment.
A police car and a screaming siren, pneumatic drill and rip-top concrete, a baby waiting straight on howling, the screeching brakes and lamp light blinking. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. A smash of glass and the rumble of boots, an electric train and a ripped-up phone booth, place-matted walls and the cry of a tomcat, lights going out and a kick you the balls. I say that's entertainment. That's entertainment. Days of speed and slow time Mondays, sitting down with rain on boring Wednesday, watching the news and not eating your tea, a freezing cold flat and damp on the walls. I say that's entertainment. That's entertainment. Waking up at 6 a.m. on a cool warm morning, opening the windows and breathing in petrol. An amateur band rehearsing in a nearby yard, watching the telly and thinking back to holidays. That's entertainment. That's entertainment.
I like that.
Waking up from badges and smoking
That's
cigarettes,
cool.
cutting water and smelling stout perfume. Hot summer's day and sticky black tarmac, pretty ducks in the park, gown wishing you were far away. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. Two lovers kissing most the scream of midnight. Two lovers missing the tranquility of solitude. Getting a cab in, travelling on buses. Read no graffiti about slash seat affairs. I say that's entertainment. That's entertainment.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Dope. I want to follow what Mikey said.
What did Mikey say?
He said play both back to back.
All right.
Okay.
What's the what's
Going
the-
Underground.
Going Underground?
Going Underground.
Back to back.
All right.
Hold our thoughts until then. How long is this one?
240.
People might say that I should strive for more, but I'm so happy I can see the fine things happening here today. A show of strength with your boys brigade, and I'm so happy and you're so kind. You want more money, of course I don't mind. So my nuclear tax was for atomic crimes, and the public gets what the public wants. But I want nothing, society got some going underground. What
some pleasure and to hate me. I've had enough already on my plate. People might need some tension to relax me. I'm too busy dodging between the facts. You see, here's what you get. You've made your bed, you better lie in it. You choose your leaders and place your trust. As the lies wash you down and the promises rust. You're the killing machines with paper, rockets and guns. And the public wants what the public gets. But I don't give up the society wants. I'm going underground. All the brass bands play on feet, start to pound. Going underground. So let the boys all sing, or let the boys all shout for tomorrow. La 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 la. La 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 la. We're talking till my head explodes. I turn on the news and my body explodes. Spraying shit from my TV screen. Like this boy shout, like this boy scream. Going underground. Going underground. Going underground. I'm going underground. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. On the TV screen, like this boy shout, like this boy scream. Going underground. While the brass band play on beat, start to pound. Going underground. Let the boys all sing, let the boys all shout. Going underground. Let the brass band play on beat, go bow, bow, bow. Going underground. So let the boys all sing, let the boys all shout for tomorrow.
Such a like polarized chat. That's crazy. I saw S's. I saw 10 out of 10s. I saw who likes this. I saw who's high. Don't know what that had to do with it, but it was in there, you know?
Hey, you know what?
God, it's so cool having you pop up. That is the coolest thing.
Hello,
I
everybody.
think
It's still
I think
me.
it is the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was a fun tune.
I think it was a fun tune as well.
I like both songs. I think they fit their own like thing. I like the second one more.
I like the first one more by what?
Really?
Like a decent margin.
I think it's more like palpable.
I think there might even be. I think the problem is because it's punk, but it has those like pop '80s elements. There's like some there's some an amount of rub that I don't totally love, in the way that one is like very clean and soft almost, whereas punk I always think of as like harder and maybe more aggressive, more rough. And so the combination of the two just didn't work super well for me. Like it almost felt like it was detracting from the ideas of both. A little bit.
I can see what you mean. I definitely like. I mean, I'm feeling very needy for like some raw, free-spirited music.
That I can understand
At
that.
this point.
Yeah,
I want
you're
some like
dude.
authenticity. I want some like. I want to be like, hey, were you present,
Bro,
when you recorded this?
You're preaching to the choir. You're a fucking wild stallion galloping out in the fields, and you just want to fucking feel the wind in your hair, and your long flowing black hair. That's what you want.
Dark brown. Yeah,
We got
sure.
some, I think the
Oh, also people are saying talk closer to the mic. I'm also talking kind of too much into the mic.
My mic's turned lower because I've been persecuted.
God, hold on. Go up. Somebody's risen you up, Adam.
What happened?
Go through the chats to go to the most recent one.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain Rebecca says, "Hi, I'm very late. I've missed you. Hi, Adam, with the kissy face. You're getting rizzed up."
Yeah?
For the non generation of ours, whatever it's called out there, riz is when you're trying to flirt with somebody.
It's charisma, short for charisma.
Oh, is that what it is?
If you're turning on your riz,
Yeah, it's like
You're turning on your charisma.
You got to have the riz.
You're charisma-ing up someone.
Andy, talking to the mic.
I think charisma. My mic's turned lower. I'm told you, I've been targeted.
Okay, whatever you say.
You're also talking above it. You're talking like here, and you don't want to do that. You want to talk into it.
I
Cat-
feel
cat
like
butte?
the settings.
Cat butt?
The settings should account for.
Oh,
my
I have cat
actual
We had a
butt.
stand.
chat, yeah. The
Ah.
jumpsuit.
Alex, your jumpsuit has shoulder pads. So 80s. No, that's just shoulder day. Straight up. That's a great compliment. That's why I wanted to read it. Andy, can you confirm there are no pads?
There are definitely no pads. He
There
just
are no
lives
pads.
moderately to severely.
To severely is the answer.
He drank 2 protein shakes before the stream and then drank beer. That's all you need to know. About
Technically
his, about,
3,
his,
but
about
yes.
his shoulders.
They also said Andy looks perfect for an 80s kid, but why is Adam wearing a onesie? Even though I look adorable. It's not even a onesie. It's actually...
Even though I look adorable.
No, that's what they said. They said Adam looks adorable.
I said it in my head.
No, I'm wearing it's actually a bathing suit and a button-up shirt.
The problem is it does look adorable. It really does.
I thought I would give Andy my actual 80s jacket because he's on camera.
I appreciate it so much.
But then I was like, I have nothing except
it's
this.
a really cozy jacket.
Dude, I also have an 80s jacket. Hold on. Oh, no, it's not
fine.
gonna.
Don't go get it.
Yeah, there's no reason.
And then we've got Kelly with Pulling Muscles for Michelle by Squeeze, and Mike Carr with a Billy Joel request. Billy Joel blocks, right?
Billy Joel does block.
Unfortunately. And then Prince blocks
Yep.
Devo and Lennon, according to Laredo Lasso. Prince, Devo, and Lennon should make the cut. Yeah, if anyone has suggestions for those artists, go for it.
Christopher M said Andy seems high AF.
You wish.
He's not.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
We do these.
Why do you smile like that when you're really
sober.
not? The way you said it, like you're like, I'm definitely not.
I think the thoughts. I think the thought is funny.
Dave, we hit Babylon Sisters already.
Babylon Sisters was really good.
You'll catch it on the replay.
And he does look like he had 3 bong hits. Yeah, dude, he hit so many bongs his hair turned ashy.
It's true.
Talking about dreams, not realities.
Unfortunately,
Are you a fortune cookie? What are you doing?
anyone requesting ACDC
Penny
again.
Express recently.
I like Adam's pajamas. That's funny.
We'll
They
get
said I have
Ooh.
on a Garanimals outfit. I don't even know what Garanimals are. Is that a band or a brand?
Dude, we need to get you like Jamie on the Joe Rogan podcast. You need to start looking stuff up.
Okay.
You know,
I have the chat. I have Spotify. I have the video.
yeah.
I'm Googling stuff. I have 3 phones over here.
You're doing great.
I have Google, I have Spotify, and I have the chat. And then people are asking me to link a spreadsheet. Where would I have a spreadsheet?
Dude, on one of the 3 phones. You
And
have
I have
3
a laptop
phones.
in front of
You
me
have,
here.
Hold on. You have 3 electronic devices and you have
4.
4.
I have the laptop too.
And 0 spreadsheets.
I'm juggling.
At
over
this
here.
point, it's your fault.
All right. Should we rip another tune?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm gonna play that Police song because.
What did you just do? Are you trying to
got
I didn't do
neglected.
anything, bro.
All right, you boys ready?
jumpsuit yay or nay? They're gonna say yay. Have you seen these pockets?
We'll see.
Have you seen these? Dude, I could grab my own tits in peace.
All right, all right. This is The Police, Driven to Tears. Let's rip it.
What album is this on?
Señora Andara.
What does it have to do with me? What is my reaction? What should it be? Confronted by this latest atrocity, driven to tears, driven to tears. Hide my face in my hand, shame wells in my throat. My comfortable existence is reduced to a shallow, meaningless party. Seems that when some innocent die, all we can offer them is a page in some magazine. Too many cameras and not enough food.
Wait till the end of the song for the reveal.
Driven to tears. Driven to tears.
Bill Douglas, I definitely did. We're gonna talk about it later.
Protest is futile. Nothing seems to get through.
Adam,
What up?
The Police, prog, reggae, pop,
All of the above. New wave, brother.
for sure.
They were on that new wave.
It's one of those multiple choice questions where it's like all of them. Okay, so there was a couple people that said in chat, I definitely have heard the song. And I literally gaslit myself into thinking I'd done something wrong until they clarified.
Did I hear it too, or did you?
Nope.
Just you?
No.
Where'd you hear it?
I heard it when you had a sick family member.
Oh,
And you left, and they had me do the police song on Patreon. We do these like Patreon after streams. Every live stream we have on Patreon, right afterwards, we get on. We do a private one on there. I heard that song, and so that's why I asked what the album was, because I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I've heard this song, and then I knew we didn't hit that album, and then in my head, I made myself feel guilty. I was like, fuck, did I just go one day and listen to police songs when I shouldn't have? I literally made myself feel bad until I saw one of their comments, and I was like, that was a live stream. Good. We're in the clear. I did not do something bad.
It happens.
Such a good song.
Solid police song.
They
Solid.
ripped, dude. Well, I saw them live, farewell tour.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was 2008, I think.
No
I was
way.
a youngling.
You were a young lad.
I had a great time. They sounded
Dang.
absurdly good.
Did you drink any beers?
No, my mom and I went.
Did you have any Coke? Like
Oh,
Coca-Cola.
Cola.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. No, the drink. I mean, you could drink both, I assume, but probably, right?
Probably.
Depends on it's
Well,
all
it
about
used
your
to be in
mindset.
it.
It's about your mindset.
They used to
That's
have
true.
cocaine in the Coca-Cola. No, the police are great.
The drummer is so good.
They're the only cops I respect.
Stuart Halpin.
Dude,
Goodbye.
That's the police joke that he said in the.
So funny.
Yeah, no one's gonna arrest him. You're like, yeah, they're playing too many drums.
Exactly.
Oh, they're so good.
All right, I'm back. I didn't make that joke.
That's so. I didn't even notice you put the camera off for the joke. That's so funny.
It's also interesting having you there because I don't remember. Like, it's just not what I'm used to.
It's true.
Correct.
All right, did we get any super chats during that?
Ronnie Kraft said, "Thanks for playing X and the Jam. For a young U2, try I Will Follow."
Okay.
Thank you, Rod.
It's been on the list, so
Get anybody else?
we'll definitely be hitting that one.
I'm gonna also go ahead and pee because I've got a weaker constitution than some, but a better
Okay.
constitution than Andy. So you guys take the next minute
Next
or so.
30
there.
seconds.
Yeah.
All right, go fast. Really push this
And
one.
then yeah, we need to hit some more bangers.
Some bangers for sure. Yeah,
Like-
you know, it's tricky with the year theme because it's like, do we do the charts? Do we do...
You definitely don't do the charts.
You don't do the charts, but then it's like, what are you getting? Because
Let's-
when we hit the comments from Instagram, everyone's like, yeah, that's amazing, or this is the worst I've ever heard. And I think what it is what were you into during those years?
Yeah.
Because there's people that are like, you should not be playing The Jam, you should not be playing Adamant, you should not play The Cure, you should be playing Def Leppard, you should be playing Iron Maiden. And I'm like, yes, but all those were big or medium at some point. Obviously, Olivia Newton-John, Magic, hilarious.
That was so
Number 3
funny.
on the
That
charts.
was so funny.
It's not like we shouldn't listen to it. You know what I mean? We're here to experience what the era had to offer.
We're getting the landscape.
But if you just want to hear us react to what you listened to at the time, you got to comment on the Instagram because
Yeah.
that's where people are like chiming in. Yes, do this. Yes, 100%. So
I think I just want some proper
or Facebook.
some proper representation, I guess, of like what 1980 had to offer. Like, so for example, you have like ACDC Back in Black. We hit the whole
Right.
record, banger front to back.
Yeah,
It's like
that's out. We're not
Yeah.
hitting it today.
for sure. But what I'm saying is like I want to see some contemporaries, even if it's in different genres, where it's like they're just pulling up with that amount of sauce.
Okay.
in the
Okay.
bucket.
I agree with you.
'Cause so far, like there just hasn't been that much like.
I
just-
mean-
I just don't know how present a lot of those people were.
Well, they're trying stuff. That's the thing. AC/DC was already like established at that point, but
Yeah.
for this like 80s sound, it is so new. So you're having that awkward phase where it's like,
Or they're not even sure what they're doing 100% of the time.
exactly. I mean, there's some of this stuff. I mean, there's some Peter Gabriel I want to hit. The Split End song's been getting a lot of requests. English Beat, George Benson. Like, there's stuff that we're gonna hit. There's a Tom Petty. We also got to keep in mind we've been at it for 2 hours and 20 minutes at this point.
Already?
Yeah, and I got to leave at like 5. So,
That's
or even 4:45. All right, get back in the chair. We got to keep it moving. The clock
Get
is
in the
ticking.
chair.
Well, I'm just saying it's 4:20 already,
get in the chair.
and I can't be here all night. I got a company in town.
You have company in town?
Oh well, they just landed.
What's the company?
My friend Nick. So we're just gonna keep ripping them, I guess.
Ian Grant said, "Would it be outrageous to suggest Upside Down and Diana Ross? It's very 1980."
It wouldn't be absurd. Diana Ross
Unconstitutional?
is definitely an option. So the Cure has been chatted a lot. I already have this song in the playlist. You want something strongly, people doing it right? I think the Cure is a good pick.
Okay.
So let's go A Forest, the Cure. Oh, dropped the phone.
Been there.
All right, let's drop.
Adam.
Let's
David
drop me
Roth?
off the screen.
He did.
Was that your Roth?
It was. All right, so here's A Forest by the Cure.
We should hit Scorpions Zoo.
That's cool.
It feels like Tool.
Yeah, kind of, dude. Yeah. Like the ambient synth and then just some cool guitar. Cool chord. Sounds like the peak scene in a James Bond movie.
Yeah. Is that the last second?
Yeah.
Dang.
Dude, they're a criminal for not bringing snare into that ending. At some point.
I didn't even. Snare wasn't even a concept in my mind. I can see how one could conceive of it. I could not have.
I wish I conceived snare into that song.
That was so good. That was so good.
I think that's one of my favorite songs so far this stream. It felt like the most like
Representative.
Yeah. It felt authentic of the time.
Somebody said I did like
way.
I'm not a fan of this song. That's a fair take, but they did say it reminded them of like he was like this is a good representation of what the 80s sound like to me. Like 1980 to me sounded like.
That was my favorite ones we hit today.
That just felt very representative.
It felt like they were also like super into it. It just felt like that's what they wanted to be making.
And that's a good example of 80s production that I don't mind. Like they're using 80s sounds. It definitely sounds very 80s, but they're not being frivolous. They're not just like throwing stuff in to throw it in. It's like they're like, "Oh, I know this sounds good and that's why I'm using it. I'm not using it cuz it's new."
Yeah. No, it felt very like, organic. God, that was so good. I like that song a lot.
It was so atmospheric.
It was.
Ooh, man. I think it's fair to hate that. Like, it definitely is not everybody's thing. Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool.
You gotta get lost in it for sure.
Yeah, that's a song that you just want to vibe to.
Yo, let's hit freaking The Zoo from Scorpions.
All right, let's just do it right now.
People have been saying it.
Oh, but I need to move this away so I don't yell. Voice cutting out is so good. Music to strip to, somebody said.
Enjoy this
Proper.
By the way, that recording was from Port Charlotte. That's where the city was.
Really? That's dope.
Don't know if that's true. I don't know it's not true, though.
Oh, man. Dude, proper heater, I think.
That was a proper heater. That was really, really good.
I think my heart needed a little bit of that, dude.
Yeah, I actually, here's what I will say. It did cure a long-standing beef I had with the Scorpions. That I've only ever heard Rock You Like a Hurricane.
You've not, because we hit one Black Light, Black Ice, and you loved it. It's off the album where he looks like he's like the Frosty from The Incredibles, and it's like coming out or something.
I don't remember the song at all. So clearly it wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Okay, it's forgettable, but
In the moment.
heavy heater.
In the moment, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way.
It's what they use to close their shows, from what people were saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So then it probably is
It's
a massive
huge,
heater.
It's a huge
Either
heater.
way, that also would have done it. This one
worked.
here.
Yeah, this is very proper.
That was such a cool, like the swung kind.
I love the vocals too. Of like the first verse. The first verse, he felt like he was very like aware of what was needed for the song.
Yeah. It was like swung. It was so cool. It was so cool.
Gracious.
Yeah, that was a great little pick. Man, and his vocals are dope. I will say that chorus is so Scorpions.
Yeah. Dude, Matty Feet Music said the stank on that guitar, ... left that zoo smell lingering. Yeah,
It makes me
man.
uncomfortable.
Same, but, you know.
What's the super chat that's on there? Before it goes away.
There's a couple.
Oh, okay.
Mike Carr, why don't you plow through the songs on your list before Adam has to leave?
There's way
True.
too many to plow through.
Yeah, we've got a lot of
We should
songs on
definitely
the
look through
list.
them and try and like look at which ones
I
will
will.
tie the loose ends the bestest.
Adam from Billboard Hot 100. Number
yourself on that
4,
screen
number
if you can.
6.
I'll
Okay,
get 'em.
yeah.
I'll
so they
get
can see
'em.
your
I'll get 'em.
cute face talking
Number
about
4,
it.
number 6, number
Yeah.
18, number 75, number 91, and 95. Okay, thank you. That's a lot of numbers. Devo, Gates of Steel, can't get more 80s than Devo. Have you heard Whip It?
Whip it good.
Yeah. You've both
I
heard
definitely
it.
heard the chorus.
Yeah,
I definitely heard the chorus.
Okay, because
I've seen the video.
I didn't even include it because I'm like, they obviously know
I've
it.
seen the video.
Yeah.
They have the hats.
So those were the super chats. I need to go soon-ish, so we can rip a couple more.
Well, let's figure out how many we can rip. Let's do that
3
amount.
more.
3 more? Okay.
I think the U2 one was hotly requested. The Dead Kennedys were hotly requested.
Super down for both of those.
And then the Adam Ant song got a lot of comments, the one that I picked.
Let's put it on the poll roll. Let's do a little poll roll fast.
Okay, here. Put Ant Music, it's one word, as a poll. And
What was that poll that you just had?
Tom Petty had one
it's
that
like
a
your
lot of people
jumpsuit.
wrote.
It's hit or miss.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's barely.
Okay, put
Okay.
Put Ant Music?
It is yay though. Overall, it is yay.
here.
700 votes.
All right.
You're in the positive. You're in the green.
54 or 40,
56.
46 people or percent of people voted N. I don't know what that means.
It means nah.
Okay.
All right, Ant Music is the first option, and then we'll put
Andy's
there was-
mic is low. That's
there's-
what I'm saying. The man's trying to silence me.
I Got You
Hold up.
by Split Ends. We'll put those two against each other. They were both big in the chat.
Okay. So Ant Music,
Okay.
one word,
Ant Music.
and then
I Got You.
I got you.
All right.
Are they gonna know what I Got You is?
Yeah, it's by Split Ends. And then we will listen to that U2 song because that was a big one. So this is called I Will Follow by U2.
And what's his last one before we have to go? Unless
We got to do another poll. So, and we're gonna do Cambodia, Dead Kennedys, right?
Ooh, yeah, I'd love to do some Dead Kennedys.
All right, we'll end on that one.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
All
Eric
right.
P said for more post-punk hit Joy Division atmosphere shows where goth went in 1980s. We'll probably start hitting with. We'll probably do some Joy Division when we go on the after stream on Patreon.
Yeah, because those are longer.
Somebody
But-
said my eyes are
Oh,
killing
I
them.
saw it too. I was gonna scroll. Alex's eyes today are killing me.
They do look nice.
Or comma in a good way.
All right, you boys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Keep. Yeah. Yeah.
I was on the outside when you said
I love his voice in this.
Yeah.
Your eyes,
Dang. Somebody in the chat said, this sounds like Roundabout by Yes, and I've never been so confused. Because there's zero part of this that sounds like Yes.
Has the xylophone sort of thing.
But that's...
Do they have that in Roundabout?
Yeah, the intro. Bung ba bung 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 ba bung 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 ba bung bung ba. You know, the like marimba sort of deal.
I guess I didn't even remember what was in there.
That, I mean, it's like if someone said two songs sounded like each other because they both had acoustic guitar. You would be like,
yeah, they are both music. Yes, okay.
But like, you know,
They're both
not to me, but to someone else, if that's what they hear, then that's fine.
Yeah, if you're an alien who's heard two songs by the human people, you're like, oh, they both have voices. Yes.
All I know is that song was freaking dope.
That was dope.
I enjoyed it.
I feel like
heavily.
His voice, this was my favorite his voice has ever sounded. For sure.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, he's had better moments, but overall, and I think part of it too is over time his voice got more unique. Like later U2,
I was thinking of Changes. That's correct. Thank you, chat.
Changes. What do you mean?
By Yes, not Roundabout. Oh, yeah,
okay.
It doesn't sound like Roundabout at all. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. So I feel like his voice in later years got more unique. Like, he got more of his own personality. And in some ways, that's awesome, but I kind of like this a little bit generic version of U2 voice. Or Bono's voice. You know what I'm saying?
Proper.
Like, he sounds like you just pulled any random dude out of some pub who just so happened to be a great singer, and he's killing it. He's definitely better than a random dude, but it feels like you just found him. You happened upon...
I mean,
this
it's
dude.
like you have karaoke night, and then the guy comes up, and he's like one of the best singers the entire night. You're like, what the heck?
Yes,
But
you
wouldn't
found
have
like
expected
the
it.
best singer in your city at karaoke and had him sing some stuff, but he's definitely a little bit of a drunk.
Yeah. Dang.
Somebody said LOL out loud, Alex. Laugh out loud,
It
loud.
says stream unavailable on my phone. Is that?
Oh, it's gonna come back because the
Okay.
music stopped. It's gonna come back.
Is it YouTube blocked?
I forgot U2. I think blocks.
We'll be back. BRB. No more U2. That's true.
That's why U2 sucks.
That's
We'll be
the
back.
funniest thing I've seen.
Good to know. Good to know.
Somebody go, thank you, good night.
That's so funny. Was that Victor Diamond?
Maybe.
It
Yeah,
was.
dude, his comment game is
Dude,
fire.
He's so funny.
His comment game is fire. It's so good.
I think he knows.
All right, when are we coming back?
It should be in a second. I'm gonna go to the stream thing.
Okay.
Say it.
If you got to go, you can go. We'll finish
I
it up.
got time for these two, but other than that, I can't.
I might try and have us hit a couple more songs after.
Okay. Everything in this playlist is from the year.
Okay, dope.
Honestly, let's just go to the Patreon one after.
Okay.
We got to do that some
Yeah.
later. Like, this was a good stream. It was 2 and almost 3 hours.
Yeah. All right. I got you on that poll.
I just want at least 2 more songs that satiate me properly.
All right. Let's see if I got you, Slaps. I listened to a little bit of it on the way here.
Oh, is it back on?
Your stream is no longer being blocked due to copyright issues. Okay,
Sweet.
cool.
All right.
Remove any of the nice things I said about you two.
It's back on, right? Do you
Yeah,
guys,
they stink.
Do you guys see
You
us?
see us?
Back. Someone
Yeah.
said
All right. We're back. All right. Go back to OBS real quick.
All right, we're hitting 2 more songs, and then we're going on to Patreon. If you're not on there, you should get on there, have fun with us. I'm officially getting tipsy, and that's when the real fun starts.
I've been tipsy.
All right.
Have you really?
Yeah, I also had 1 beer before we even started.
Oh, yeah, you are raging.
All right. This is I Got You by
raging.
Split Ends. Let's rip it.
Okay, let's do it.
I got you
that's a whole lot. I don't go out, not now that you're in. Sometimes we shout, but that's no problem. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you can tell that I'm not lying. Look at you, you're a pageant. You're everything that I've imagined. And something's wrong, I feel uneasy. Reassure me, tell me you're not teasing. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, tell that I'm not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, you tell me you're not lying. There's no doubt,
That was cool.
not when I'm with you.
Bro!
Did we get blocked again?
Yes, pause it. OMG.
Split ends played us.
Bro. Apparently they suck worse than you two because they're not. This is not as good of a song.
No.
Bro.
Because I'm not frightened.
Oh my god, hold that comment, dude. 'Cause I have some words too.
All right, we'll wait till it comes back.
Somebody goes unreal.
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 Did you just happen to
These
be...
pants are unreal.
Capitalism strikes again.
Is that someone said, or is that
That's
just
what
you?
I'm saying.
That's
Dang it.
so funny. Damn it, Vonda.
Damn it, Vonda. Damn it, Vonda.
The wankers from Down Under don't like us listening to their one hit.
Bro.
Wait, was that you who made that up?
No. It is a comment.
We have to shout that comment out.
Yeah, it's so good. No, we can't because I won't laugh that illustriously. That's not a word, I don't think.
Oh my gosh.
That's so...
Oh,
funny.
man.
All right. What do? Can we check and see if we're back up? Let us know when we're back.
We'll see something.
And we'll do Holiday in Cambodia.
Yeah, they'll let us know. That's the Dead Kennedys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think A and A are just effing with us. I wish we were.
Still worth the $20. Just would like to have
Bro,
her.
Shane Ross said, "Where is your God now?"
Dude, I think this guy
Bro.
gave 20 pounds to have the song heard. Still worth the 20 pounds. Just would like to have heard your boy's verdict. I'm down to give him the verdict.
Let's give him the verdict, dude.
Sir Jaws
Was it of
49.
this song?
Yes, Sir Jaws 49.
Did he suggest it?
When are we back?
Let us know when we're back.
Oh my goodness.
God, that was so funny. We'll pivot to Patreon after the next one.
Someone said blocked for that?
How long are we going to be blocked?
For a second. I'll pull up the screen just to see when.
Yeah.
Because it'll tell us.
God, that was so funny.
Oh, man.
It'll come back. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
Queen never blocks. That's true.
Queen never blocks.
Is that true?
Actually, they did block a little bit.
Oh, they did block our Live Aid reaction.
They quite did, yeah.
Yeah.
They blocked it live feed. It was bad. What? When I'm drunk, apparently I can't do the British accent.
Not good.
Not good at all. Not good at all.
Your stream is no longer...
Sweet.
Are we
Right
good?
then.
Are we back?
Right then.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, that was
Alright.
hilarious.
Jeez
So give
Louise.
us what you thought of the first 3/4 of that song.
I thought it sounded very 80s in a very good way. It was a little bit too commercial. But they had, especially that middle section, that one thing that I called out was so good. Like, I loved that a lot.
I think the chorus was actually fucking banging. I just think they needed to build a song around the chorus more. They needed to write the verse and write everything like to support what the chorus is. Because like I would be kind of like zoning out and not in a lost in a sauce way, but then the chorus will come and I'm like, oh, okay, this actually kind of bangs. But it's like at that point you have to kind of just support the chorus a little bit.
I think the bridge or or post-chorus was maybe my favorite part of the whole song. Whatever that weird thing they did was so cool.
The effects.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I think the verses were mid at best.
I can't name like a single word that was in one of the verses.
I was okay. Is that the chorus or the verse? Good question, Alex. You asked the best questions.
Here's the thing, actually. Forget, because it's easy to forget a word. I couldn't even hum the melody of the verse.
That's true. And I just heard it. I will say I laughed pretty hard right afterwards. Too commercial, is that a bad thing? It is when you're not going for a commercial.
When it's also not that good.
It is. Because you can go commercial, but your heart has to still be like... I have to be able to tell that your heart made a deal with the devil, at least. If I can't, if it's too gray to even see that, like...
Yeah, I need you to have made a fat bag to be that commercial.
Like, I need you to authentically be selling me something at that point.
Yes, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Like, you need to be wearing shades that are in the Home Depot colors. And I'm like, all right, let's go on this. Yeah, really cool. So, last one's going to be Dead Kennedys. Andy, after this, we're doing a live stream. Maybe, like, give us 10 minutes to say bye to Adam, give him 3 hugs, and have him out.
I'm sad, dude.
Why are you sad?
Because I know there's like a Genesis song. There was like Bob Seger.
We'll hit all of these on.
Yeah, the playlist has more of that.
Listen, they have the it's less than a cup of coffee. We've said it before. They know the phrase. Get on Patreon. Less than a cup of coffee. If you want to see more 1980s songs, Andy and I are gonna finish however many beers we will finish in the next amount of time.
It just blows my mind that Bob Seger has a song called Her Strut, and we've not heard it.
Well, we're gonna hear it in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy. Hey, it's gonna be good. We're gonna work through this.
All right, this one's going on the channel, so do the intro.
Okay, we'll do the intro for it. Everybody pretend. Shh, be quiet. Don't say anything.
What's the song called?
Holiday in Cambodia.
Holiday in Cambodia. Should we be drinking these?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, whatever it is was a great life. It's probably a Monday for you because Music Share Monday. Because I've definitely heard the song on Guitar Hero
have?
2. Guitar Hero 2. It's 3. Guitar Hero 3.
God, this
great
is
song.
So unhinged.
All I know is Holiday Cambodia. Do you know
Adam,
that?
No, Adam. Can you put yourself on the screen so they can see Mr. Production Adam
on YouTube?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, yo, Andy's got to do that.
Oh, this is insanity.
Computer freaked out.
This is insanity.
Should have let me alt tab.
This is straight up insanity.
Wait for it.
I am very much waiting.
Count to 2.
1.
Boom.
All right, put me on the screen. I'll say hello to the
I just think it's
people.
cool to have since you're here.
I think so too.
All right. We're
Okay.
gonna rip this.
We're gonna rip this.
Take me off the screen for the YouTube video.
Yeah,
though.
of course. Yeah, but I just wanted you to be there for a second. All right, so we're gonna hit Dead Kennedys. Haven't heard them before. You have Guitar Hero 2.
3.
Guitar Hero 3. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
switcher on you. Well, you'll work harder with a gun in your back for a bowl of rice a day. Some lazy soldiers steal your son and your head is skewered on a stake. And now you can go where people are one. And now you can go where they get things done. What do you need, my son? What do you need, my son? It's a holiday in Cambodia where people dress in black. It's a holiday in Cambodia where your kids have to grow.
It's a good time for the emergency beer. Bro?
Jesus.
That's what I... Okay, hold on.
Gosh.
When you're like...
Whew.
Think back to when you're 12.
Okay, done.
Imagine what you thought tits felt like for the
Okay.
first time. At 12, what you thought tits felt like.
Done.
Right? That's what I imagined punk was like, and they did it. They made me feel what was in my head. That was so good.
I thought that was great, dude.
That was
Dude,
exactly
their
what I could have
guitarist-
wanted.
Dude, their guitarist for...
Bring the mic closer.
Turn my mic up.
Oh,
Their
man.
guitarist is so in touch with just melody in general.
Dude.
And how melody relates to the rest of the musical process. He is very much in tune with
Yeah,
all,
maybe.
all that.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
Or
Dude,
maybe
he
he's just
is.
fucking feeling himself.
Dude. No, he's probably the most in his head of everybody there. Because he's doing.
I can
he's
see
lifting
that. I
the
can see
most.
that. I can
He's
see
lifting,
that. He
bro.
is. He for
He's
sure is.
lifting.
If he's not if he doesn't play at his best, the whole band crumbles.
Dude, he carried the song for sure.
That was so good.
Dude,
he allowed everybody else to shine.
Yeah, dude, are Dead Kennedys the guys who I've seen either a meme or somebody told me about it. They're the ones who did like a live show, and the singer is there looking all crazy and having a camera and like trying to take pictures and film all the audience members in a super probably social commentary type of way. I think it's him.
Pol Pot got us. We got blocked in Cambodia.
No fucking way.
But keep going for YouTube.
Yeah,
Are we back?
that's fine. It's
Did it do it at the end?
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's funny.
No, we'll post
That's
this on YouTube.
Fucking funny.
No, dude. In general, this was fucking incredible. This was one of the coolest things I've listened to. Like, for those of you seeing this is cut from a 1980s live stream that we're doing currently, or the year 1980, and this is such a good song.
Dude,
in
amazing.
general.
And I'd heard it from Guitar Hero 3, but whenever they do those games, they re-record all the songs with different people, different instrumentation, all that. So it's always close, but it's like usually 15 to 20% just kind of different. And this felt so much more just like raw and visceral compared to that.
I can imagine.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
this
dude,
was just awesome. Every bit of this.
yeah, and the band name, the Dead Kennedys, that's
That's one of the coolest
dude,
names
that is
I've
a
ever
punk
heard.
band name if I've ever heard one.
That is for sure one of the coolest band names. The singer was great, super charismatic. The guitars were cool. The drums were cool. It was just so high energy. We should do the rating. I know, it's a tough one. I'm thinking it, but yeah, there's a couple that it could go. I'm in the same boat. My thoughts are your thoughts.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Go with your heart. S.
S. I promise I understand.
I believe you.
When you said the words, it confused me.
I was worried that you would falter. I think it's S. I think it's
S.
for sure S.
Dude, I think for this genre and for the time, like what it's
I don't
doing,
think you get better.
Dude, like the
I
band
don't
name,
think you
the
get better.
song name,
Everything
like,
is Stars Align.
All of it, dude.
For sure. This is like when they're like, she's a 10 but the but is something you're actually into. Like, she's a 10 but she's in the feet stuff, and you're like, oh, that's so bad.
Dude, Holiday Cambodia. Dude,
It's so
it was
good.
a killer song.
It's so good.
Even
It's
just
so
like,
good.
"Oh, da, da, da."
Yeah.
And then you had the da, da, da,
It's an incredible song.
Dude,
Incredible
so
song.
good.
Holiday in Cambodia. Turns out everyone should take holidays in Cambodia. It's a great place. Go join it. Go visit it. Oh, man.
Goodness gracious. That was insane. That's high energy. That's what we needed.
Yes.
I feel
Yes.
properly satiated.
For sure. I hope you enjoyed that. Let us know what else to do for the Dead Kennedys. Let us know what other countries have good holidays
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we're going to start up the Patreon after party live stream soon. You can be in any tier at all on Patreon, and you will be able to see the post, get in the stream, and hang out while we finish the probably, hopefully, less than 3 or 4 amount of beers in the fridge.
Adam, I want you to tell everybody, say bye.
Goodbye, everybody. I went to Cambodia.
Did you go?
It was pretty cool.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Did you on holiday or just for
I was
fun?
on holiday.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Not to shine light on my lack of geospatial recognition, but where is Cambodia?
Probably it's
Europe,
next to
somewhere.
Vietnam.
Asia. Yeah.
Next to Vietnam. Also, for everyone saying, why are they glorifying Pol Pot? Look into satire.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like he's glorifying
Look
Cambodia or the government structure of Cambodia.
Go on YouTube, type in Dead Kennedys satire.
By the way, what I will say is it's a little hard for me to preach while wearing what I imagine
is Pol Pot's uniform.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm saying it's somebody was like Alex is clearly
Canceled with a lisp. Canceled.
Somebody said Alex is clearly part of the jumpsuit industrial complex, and I want to be very clear.
That was so funny.
There is no jumpsuit industrial complex. It doesn't exist. Go about your day.
Can I play us out with a tune?
Yeah,
You can,
All
dude.
right.
Dude, Ian Grant
Can
said,
it be-
"Bye, Adam. Well, I like your onesie. I don't care what they say."
They didn't say that.
Also, for everybody who said that this sounded like roundabout, if we can please make that a thing, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's so funny.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a poll right as the song ended. Like, did this rip off roundabout? Yes or no?
All right, we're gonna play it out with a Stevie Wonder produced song because that's a great way to bookend it. I feel like.
All right.
It's called "Let's Get Serious." It's by Michael Jackson's brother Jermaine, and I'm gonna
Jermaine.
give you guys a hug.
A lot of people involved in this.
Oh, you're gonna give us a hug?
Yeah.
Dope.
I'll see you, boys.
All right, see you guys on Patreon. Riding out. This is a good little thing.
If this gets blocked, I swear to God.
You have a great rest of your day, my buddy. All right, you can cancel this because we got to unplug all this. We'll see you on Patreon. Less than a cup of coffee. If you're not on it, get on it. Join us. We're going to hit tons of cool songs, have tons of fun, drink some more beers, maybe indulge in some other substances. We'll see. Could be whiskey. Could be anything. Love you guys very much. Hope you guys have a ton of fun and your day is amazing.
I love the empty producer can.
I think it's dope. Yeah.
Peace, guys.
Peace, guys. See ya. See you on Patreon.
Hold up.
Listen to a cup of coffee. Get you on there.
Wait.